We like to troll. We like to go the night before one of their primaries. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
It seems to me it gets smaller and smaller. And smaller in every way. Smaller in the way we talk to each other. Smaller in the way we look at each other. Smaller in the things that we talk to each other about. Smaller in the issues that we cared enough to get angry about. Small by their example. Small by the way they conduct themselves. Small by the things they tell us we should care about. Smaller and smaller. They're making us smaller by dividing us into smaller and smaller groups. And they sell to you that we should get into these smaller groups. The smaller and smaller group you get into, the smaller group you get into, the smaller the group you get into, we're going big. We want a country of our own. Imagine what would have happened. We know what would have happened. We had had a small leader. If America had pulled away and decided to go small, we said no. America will go big. And it was about our country and its future. And I wondered what our choice was going to be. Were we going to be small or were we going to be big?
Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president!
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 20.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
What's up, everybody out there in the 199 Nation? It is CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I am happy to see all of you in the chat tonight. This is the single most important show on the internet with 199 in the name. the most viewers, the most super chats, the most members, and we never have to shut our chat down for members only because almost everybody's already a member. And Warren Smith is getting that party started already with 10 gifted memberships. Party starting early tonight on those memberships, and you love to see it. And I love to see all of you. A lot to talk about. I was too busy laughing at the Christie memes. I forgot to hit the next intro. I wasn't prepared. I'm just sitting there. I was like, oh yeah, I got to hit the next intro. I'm just too busy laughing at Christie's fat ass. Dude, between Christie, between them wanting to lock up Trump, we have invaders. Now, what the hell is this? What the hell is this?
What's up, everyone? I drank all your Dr. Pepper.
I'm better at Battlefront than Jeremy.
We run a really professional show here. We have tight security measures here at Geeks and Gamers HQ, CobraCast headquarters. We don't have, like, no one can actually breach anything here. We have such tight security. It's very, very, very professional around here. Shout out to Drunk 3PO. Shout out to Fear the Beardo, both of my co-hosts for tomorrow on Geeks and Gamers Daily. So make sure you're tuned in for that. Love those guys. Good peeps right there. Good peeps indeed. If you're not following both of them, you should be on YouTube, Twitter, Kick, all that good stuff. Make sure you do that. But yes, thank you so much for the gifted memberships, Warren. As always, greatly appreciate you. You are the man. So yes, so they're basically threatening to lock Donald Trump up again. Of course they are. That's only going to help his poll numbers. We've seen this song and dance. No one is fazed by this nonsense. And the fact that you have a sitting president of the United States of America using his DOJ to silence and take down a competitor. This is election interference. This is another case of it, because Trump is the front runner by a mile, and it ain't even close. And essentially what you've seen here is they were hoping that DeSantis was going to put a dent in Trump's lead once he announced. It fell flat. DeSantis has seen no bump whatsoever. So now they have to go and try to indict him again, and nobody is paying attention to this. Nobody cares about this stuff. Right here, as Benny Johnson says, yes, they are indicting Trump again. At this point, it's safe to say he's the most persecuted president and candidate in American history. It begs the question, why? What are they so afraid of? You know the answer. You're damn right we know the answer. And this is the answer right here. And it's pretty obvious to anyone with a working brain and the slightest bit of common sense. Donald Trump is the most persecuted president and candidate in American history. Why are they so afraid of him? Here's why right here.
Back into the Oval Office. When I get back into the Oval Office, we will totally obliterate the deep state. We will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. By the way, they spied on my campaign. They got caught. Can you imagine if let's take Barack Hussein Obama. Let's say we spied on his campaign, you got caught. What do you think would happen? You think it would just be some stories in only a few newspapers, because most of them don't even want to write it. They would have brought back the electric chair. That's what they would have done. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, unequal justice. And I will require every federal employee to pass a new civil service test. How about the president? Let's start with the president. Demonstrating an understanding of our Constitution. To stop the local Marxist prosecutors who release rapists and murderers while persecuting conservatives. On day one of my new administration, I will direct the DOJ to investigate every radical district attorney and attorney general in America for their illegal, racist, and reverse enforcement of the law.
There we go. And that's what it comes down to right there. They are terrified of Donald Trump because they know he is going to destroy them. He's going to go scorched to earth. This is the Donald Trump revenge tour right here. I saw this comment here. Let me see if I can find it. Jonathan says, D-Day Cobra, does your immediate family accept that you are full-on racist and white supremacist? Serious question, not trolling you. Yes, they fully accept that we live in a world where anytime you have a difference of opinion, or anytime you breathe, or anytime you step forward or backwards, or if you buy groceries, or if you sign into the internet, or if you literally do anything, you are a racist and a sexist. Yes, we're fully aware of how leftist lunatics like yourself absolutely melt down and have weaponized language that used to actually mean something. Yes, most normal people in the world actually understand that you psychopaths don't matter. So to answer your question from your warped worldview, absolutely. Yes, positively. There's nothing you can do about it. In fact, just because of your stupidity, just because of your ignorance, more people are going to donate to this stream. More people are going to support it just because we're sick and tired of people like you saying racist and sexist all the time like the NPC that you are. You people do not matter. You are irrelevant, and there's nothing you can do to stop MAGA Nation. Magadonia, baby. That's what's going to happen. So there you go. There's your answer to your question. Yeah, like that's the whole thing with leftists. Like you have to make them understand that their insults do not matter at all. It doesn't mean anything. There's nothing they can do. Their words, their accusations, their labels mean nothing. And it drives them crazy. It sends them into this crazy place of lunacy, and they need power over people. They need their accusations to hold weight. They need it to actually, you're supposed to apologize to them. You're supposed to justify it. And I mean, I think all of us have kind of been through that situation where we're like, well, I'm not racist. This, and they don't care. Like when you battle the accusations of racist or sexist or misogynistic or blah, 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 when you battle that with facts, they then go, oh, so you're not racist because you have a black friend? Yeah, that's kind of the point. Racists don't have black friends. Shockingly enough, actual racists do not have black friends. I know. Actual sexists don't actually like women. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what the point of it being is, So it's these people are nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. It's insane. But I can point blank say, and I let everyone out there know that the best thing you can do is monetize them and roast them. And again, the whole point, and I know most people that watch me consistently know the origin story of all of this, but the reason I even talk about Trump publicly and the fact that I support him is because I saw the weaponization of politics, and the weaponization of politics has been a pretty eye-opening thing to see. And it's not isolated to people on the left doing it to people on the right. It's not. But in terms of the sheer behavior of how the leftists do it, it is. And you can be a leftist and go to a Trump rally, and you're going to get treated with general respect. There's obviously going to be a few people out there that might get a little rowdy, but generally speaking, you're going to be dealing with, decent people that will probably have a conversation with you. They'll probably, and as long as you're going there with respect, and if you want to have a conversation, they'll have it. If you're a Trump supporter and you go to a Democratic rally or Democratic function, they will fucking be violent. They will be violent. They will do anything they can to physically assault you, and they will dox you, and they will find all of your information out, and they will attack your family. Like that's exactly what they will do, because they are deranged, and those that preach the loudest have the most to hide. And but anyway, the weaponization of politics is why I was a Trump supporter. I didn't publicly talk about being a Trump supporter because I'm of the mindset that my politics are irrelevant to you. My opinion on religion is irrelevant to you. It's stuff that I should talk about privately with my own little inner circle of family and friends, but it's not something that the internet should, need to know about to judge me as to who I am. And yet I saw the weaponization of being a Trump supporter. And so I didn't want to build a following of people that were going to cancel me once they found out like that maybe it was leaked that, oh, Jeremy voted for Trump. So I was like, okay, if you're going to weaponize my political opinion, then I'll weaponize it myself, and I'll let everybody know I'm a Trump supporter. You're not going to affect me. You're not going to be able to hurt me. I will use your logic against you to benefit myself. And so I would urge everyone out there, don't let leftists weaponize your opinions. Just let them know that there's nothing they can do, and just laugh at them. That's the way. That's the way to handle it. So, all right, you guys are busy tonight already. Hayden Wayne just dropped 20 gifted memberships. 20, and said, I dropped my memberships. You meant to say, oh, damn it. I was supposed to say today, Loco Soco, autocorrect killed my joke. Can Soco help me pick them up? Yeah, so Hayden says, I dropped my memberships. Can Soco help me pick them up? Can you please help Hayden Wayne pick up those memberships? Did he disappear? Bro, did he disappear? He couldn't even handle me responding to him. He left the chat. Oh my God. At least MCU fan stays here and deals with it. At least MCU fan can handle it. Come on, bro. Did you leave? Oh, that's sad. Come on, man. I thought you had a little bit. I thought you had a little bit of testicular fortitude. I guess not. Oh, well. Hey, it is what it is.
And you sad, and I love it. You gonna cry.
He's gonna cry, everybody. He's gonna cry. Poor little guy. Couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle it. It is what it is. The 199, the snake pit. They don't fuck around. All right? They don't fuck around. Hayden says, Loco Soco wanted me to send reparations for you for my lack of racism and what does that mean? What racism and sexism. And for my racism or for my racism, sexism, I got you. Or my, I don't know. The dude doesn't make sense. You guys saw that chat. Yeah, it really, seriously, it's sad. But what do you expect? Leftists don't have a backbone. What they want to do, because they're built on this idea of they're allowed to say whatever they want, and you're not allowed to challenge them. You're not allowed to respond. You're not allowed to do anything. All you have to do is sit there and it's just like the Gina Carano thing. You remember the whole Gina Carano story where Disney and Lucasfilm wanted her to get on a Zoom call with, I think it was 30 or 40 members of the LGBT community to let her know 40 people at one time so that they could share their how offended they were about her pronouns and how she was making fun of pronouns. They wanted her to get on a fucking Zoom call with like 40 people at one time from the LGBT community to talk about pronouns. Are you kidding me? What? That's how they think, though. That's how their minds work. These people are crazy. Never apologize to the left. Very for 20 says this is for Jonathan Soko. Thank you, Very. Appreciate you. I know you sent another one earlier. I'll get to that one. And then Hayden for 20. Do we know how true the claims are that the documents Trump had were evidence of collusion between the Dems and the deep state? We know that's what's happening, but rumor is he was prepping a RICO case. Know much about it? I'm not aware of that particular. I am wanting to look into it because, again, I think this is one of several indictments that Trump is going to face. And this is the rumors we have heard. And again, these are just rumors. So I just want to say this up front. It's just rumors. All right. But right now, what we're hearing is that Ron DeSantis essentially has been told by the rhinos and the powers that be that Trump is going to be bogged down with legal, mumbo jumbo, maybe even, actually locked up. He's going to be on trial, whatever. And he's not going to be able to run or be president or whatever. They seem to think that all this legal stuff is going to bog him down. So that seems that there's more than just a few out there. And clearly we've seen that the Democrats, the left, will do literally anything to stop Trump because they are so scared to death of him. They are terrified of Trump, as they should be. because they are bad people doing very bad things. And an unleashed Trump in a second term with 4 years and nothing after it is probably the most scary thing that they could imagine. You know what I mean? And so, and yeah, I know Mike Pence is running. Look, the more clowns that get into this circus is fine with me. All right. Because all it's going to do, you're going to get Christie on stage. You're going to get Mike Pence. You're going to have Ron DeSantis. It's going to be a clown show. In fact, like the self-awareness from these people. Look at this right here. This was on Christie posted this. CNN addressed the meme. Okay. They addressed the meme.
So Trump last night, in response to you running, ran a rather mocking video on social media. But there it is. It's you. I guess he's making fun of your weight. That's his. We're gonna be small. That's his response. What did you make of that? What was your response to that?
You know, when I saw Jake, I just renewed in my own mind.
They actually played the fucking meme while Christie is sitting there. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And then Christie posts this on social media. He posted this interview. These idiots have no idea what they're doing.
What a child he is. He's a baby.
What was your response to that?
You know, when I saw Jake, I just renewed in my own mind what a child he is. He's a baby. Whenever you want to criticize him, in any way, that's the way he responds. And you and I are both lucky enough to be parents. And if we had a child who conducted themselves like that, we'd send them to their room, not to the White House.
Yeah.
And I think character is destiny for this country. And we've got to make a decision about what the character of the person should be who sits behind the desk in the Oval Office. And if they're going to do that kind of stuff, I mean, it doesn't even, it's so childish. It's so juvenile. He is such a spoiled baby that, you know, beyond that, what can you even say about something like that? That's that ridiculous. You know, if we want to break news here today, I've struggled with my weight for about 20 years, like tens of millions of Americans.
The devil, you said.
Right, exactly. So he's breaking news there. He's telling people something they don't know. In the end, for me, it's about how you perform as a person.
Yeah.
What kind of heart you have. And I'll put mine up against his any day in the week.
So
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and have fun with that, Christie. Okay. Go ahead. What? Magnum Norris says, Hayden, I'm calling you out. Who's gonna out super chat tonight? Let's go. Whoo. I think we got the super chat fight emojis here on the channel. Better hope Vic Whiplash don't show up or Alec Baldwin's finger. We could have, or WG. You know, you got Warren's already here. I saw Warren in the chat. Who else is out there lingering? Arthur Brown just dropped 50 gifted memberships. 50. Woo-hoo. 50 gifted memberships. I think did Ruthie get one of those gifted memberships? Ruthie got a membership from Arthur Brown. Now that is cool right there. Shout out to Ruthie. Ruthie got a membership. That is cool right there. I love it. That's excellent to see right there. So Magnum Norris calling out Hayden. Hayden's like, shit. Hayden's like, oh shit, here we go again. Thank you, Magnum Norris. You guys are the best. I did respond to Christie. And if you want to just see some glorious memes, again, this man posted that video. He posted it. I just posted this. Stop being fat. Stop being fat. Eric July. Oh my goodness. Hayden. Oh my God. Hayden for $199. I tried to do more. I'm right at my allowed super limit. Unfortunately, here's for the meme. Respect Magnum Norris. Holy shit. I will never understand how we have the type of support we have, but I will always be thankful for it. And it's why I will always fight for the chat. I will always fight for the respect of the chat. Arthur Brown just dropped 50 gifted memberships. Arthur of Hayden and Magnum Norris are in a super chat fight right now. And Johnny Lightfoot says, we're making CobraCast green again. Ooh, I like that. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. Magnum Norris says, I just got a job offer, so I'm bringing the cash. You can thank me, Jeremy. I do thank you, and I'm very happy that your work situation has improved. I'm always happy to hear that. I'm always happy to hear from people here in the chat. A lot of you go through different trials and tribulations. I totally understand that. If I can take any of that stress away, or if I can entertain in any way, in any small way, I take that seriously. And, so I'm always happy to get good feedback. I know we hear from a lot of you where, you're going through things and you say that our streams kind of, take your mind off of stuff, whether it's the gaming streams, whether it's the daily streams, whether it's all the other stuff. So it's really cool to hear that from all of you. And I'm glad that you got things turned around for you, Magnum. That is super, super cool. MCU fan's not happy. MCU fan is not happy at all. I wouldn't be either if I was seeing all this support happening. I would not be happy at all, but it is what it is. Magnum Norris says, I love you, Hayden. Hayden's awesome. We got to meet Hayden. He's great. He's the coolest dude. He's awesome. He came and found us in Vegas, and he is the man. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Oh my God. Cowman. What is happening? Cowman for $300. $300. Cowman. What's this about super chatting people? Mouche, brah. The cow hears all, brah. The cow hears all, brah. Wow. Cowman, you madman. What is going on? I was not prepared for this. Every time, you guys hijack the show, and I love you for it. The chat always takes over. They're like, hey, Jeremy, you think you got something going on? Well, we're here to derail because it's our fucking show. And you know what? You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is. Wow. Cowman. I remember Cowman dropped a $500 super chat over on Krista Nova's channel a few weeks ago. I can tell you, Cowman blew her away. She was so humbled. She couldn't believe it. She was so excited. This is the first one she's ever gotten. I don't think I've only gotten like 2, I think, ever on YouTube, on the YouTube side. So, there we go. There's Twin. Magnum Norris says, you can thank me later, Jeremy. Absolutely, Magnum. You are the man. Holy shit, Warren. Warren, you said that you had some stuff going on. You had spent some money on your son and your family, and you said you're going to dial it back. And I was like, dude, that's all good. You can never. First of all, you never have to super chat me again for me to appreciate you. No one in this chat has to ever super chat me for me to appreciate you. I've said this 1,000 times. Just by being here, being in the chat as a streamer, and maybe this doesn't register with some people, but as I've said this many times, when I get ready to go live, I am just like, is anybody going to watch me? And that's still a feeling I have to this day. Even with Geeks and Gamers Daily, where it gets anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 people a day, I wonder, I'm like, I hope people are entertained. I hope they like us. I hope that they show up again. I want you to come back. I appreciate you being here. And obviously the super chatting is amazing. And that helps massively. And we're thankful, but you never have to feel obligated to send me a dime for me to appreciate you. Warren, you are awesome. So thank you, Warren. Wow. And I see when we got more gifted memberships, it's gone crazy already. This is insanity. We have 83 new members right now on the channel. I wanted to give those. So Clint Gibson gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Very gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. BK gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Bjorn becomes a new member. Thank you. Shaka Zulu dropped a 199. Celluloid Dream. It ain't a hundy, but it's a 199 with heart. And that's all that matters right there. That's all I care about. Let's see. Johnny Whiskas says, out of many water bottles, which is your favorite? I actually like these. This is why I drink these so much. This Steph bought these, and I just dig these. These are really good. It's got the wide mouth and everything like that. I like this. I dig it. Carrie Tuckwell says only 30 minutes into the show. Yeah, we're only 30 minutes into the show, and it's already lit. Wow. Magnum. Hey, let's pump it up. Can we get Jeremy to number 1? Who run it? Number 1. I already feel like number 1 that every time I start the show and see you guys in the chat. Can I get the number 1? So I was number 2 last Friday in the United States of America. We were number 2. D-Day Cobra, the Snake Pit, was number 2. To Markiplier, and it was close. But when there's days where Fresh and Fit are streaming, I don't think I like Fresh and Fit. Those dudes get so much. That and the Whatever podcast. Usually Geeks and Gamers or D-Day Cobra is competing with the Whatever podcast or Fresh and Fit. I guess now since the Nose isn't streaming much on YouTube anymore, that's opened up an opportunity. So the Nose, I'm sure most of you know who the Nose is. And since the Nose isn't streaming on YouTube, that opens up a window for us. How many of you actually watch Fresh and Fit? I've never actually sat down and watched Fresh and Fit. So Whatever is taking 3 weeks off. Okay, there you go then. So there is the opening there. Yeah, Rakeda, from what I understand, Rakeda is on family vacation, which dude deserves it. Shout out to Nick Rakeda. We love Nick Rakeda. People were asking about him the other day. I guess I could shoot him a text and see if, but from what I understand, he's just taking a family vacation. So shout out to Rakeda Cowman. Also, this one goes out to Can Man. Peaches, 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 peaches. You all know the Peaches song. We love Peaches. We love that song. It's fantastic. Jeremy likes wide mouth. Hey, just saying. Just saying. Major Dave, I feel obligated to give you 50, Jeremy, for all of your hours you put out. This is me putting out. Thank you, Major Dave. I appreciate that. No bullshit. No bullshit. You guys can ask Beardo. So earlier, I am fucking exhausted. I have not been sleeping much, and it's mainly just because of the streams with the internet cutting out and all of that. And God, Spectrum, you better not cut out tonight or I'm gonna get pissed. But so I was exhausted before the Battlefront stream, and I knew I was like, I gotta do Battlefront, and I did 5 streams yesterday. And they were all awesome, and I loved every second of it. But I didn't get to bed until about 6 a.m. And then I had to get up at 9:30 a.m. to prep for Geeks and Gamers Daily. So I've been really exhausted. So before Battlefront, I was telling Bureau, I'm like, bro, I'm exhausted. I don't know if I can pull off 2 streams tonight. Like, I don't know. And then of course we went live. Battlefront was awesome. We had a great time. And now here we are in CobraCast, and you guys have already hijacked the show from me. And I am feeding off of your energy. I am feeding off of you. You guys give me life. You motivate me. You get me through whatever I'm going through. And I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Major Dave. Holy crap. Yeah, I do. 100%. 100%. I do need to get more sleep. There's no doubt about it. It's just a busy time right now. And with managing everything we have going on, it's one of those things. Ruthie in the house. Ruthie, get your 199 Snake Pit Battalion t-shirts over on 221B Tactical. I will pin that one right there. Let me pin that message. And you can. So you have until next Monday to get those Snake Pit Battalion t-shirts over on 221B. They were so popular. Everybody liked them. And you guys demanded, hey, can you put them back available? So they're available for another week. So over there on 221B, go check it out. Where's Hayden? My bank account knows no bounds. Hey, to be fair, Magnum, Cowman did outdo you, okay? Cowman did outdo you, okay? So you got that one. And Hayden looks like, I know Hayden goes, because Hayden supports a lot of different people on YouTube. So I could believe Hayden's probably tapped, because I saw Hayden in the Battlefront stream. And I could tell, I was like, Hayden's probably saving up for CobraCast, because he's probably been supporting so many other people. I know how Hayden operates. And then you got MCU fan being called a simp. Dirk Mather says super chat fight. We do have a super chat fight on our hands right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hayden says, I've already spent 400 here. You guys are funny as hell, man. What the hell is going on? What is happening right now? Holy crap. Hey, Jeremy, any thoughts on the rumor that Disney has drafted terms to sell to Lucasfilm? God damn it, where'd it go? To sell to Lucasfilm, similar to what happened when they sold Power Rangers back to Saban. I do not believe that Lucasfilm is going to be selling back to George Lucas. Now, let me be clear. I hope with every bone in my body that it does happen, but I don't believe that that is the case at all. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for a lot of different reasons. At the end of the day, if you are a company, let's just look at this. Let's look at this logically, okay? If you're a company that purchased an IP from the person that created it for $4 billion, okay? And that was back in 2012. You purchased an IP for $4 billion in 2012. Regardless of how we feel about the quality of the films, financially, they have seen some success. But overall, I think it's more of a net negative than a net positive. But what's the central figure in this entire equation? The person that George Lucas tapped to take over Lucasfilm is still in charge of Lucasfilm. If you're a company that spent all that money and you've done all of these things, the logical thing would be to replace the leadership that you have that has put it in the position it's in, not to just sell it all of a sudden. So I don't think that that's what they're doing. If they were looking to make changes at Lucasfilm, they would get rid of her, Kathleen Kennedy, and they would put someone else in charge. That would be the logical step to correct course, not to just sell it back to George with the person that he told you to give the company to. So it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense at all. With that said, I hope it's true. I don't think it's true. I'm not even going to make a fucking video on this because I don't think there's anything to talk about. Not even close. So, yeah, there's that. I did want to talk about this real quick, and you guys continue your super chat fight. I will definitely catch all of them. You guys are insane. Let's see. Magnum. Holy shit. Let me highlight that one. Magnum. God. Where are we at? I spent $3,000 on the fellowship in 1 month. This is why, and we talk about the Trump element and why they hate Trump. This is why so many people hate us, because we have such passionate supporters. We have such passion from people. I can't get into the specifics right now, but someone sent something to P.O. Box today that blew all of our minds. And I don't know if we're supposed to give this person credit. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it. So I'll keep it very vague for now, but it was humbling beyond belief. And, we are just everyday regular people, and we're thankful for what we do. And we understand the reason we are here is because of all of you. And there's never any jealousy on this side of the internet, whether it's Friday Night Tights or Tuesday Night's Main Event or Open Bar or Flashcast or all the other shows that are going on. We love to see people getting support, and we love to know that you guys are out there helping, because a lot of us are like, we don't really get into the advertiser stuff. It's not to say we don't want to, but with the stuff that we talk about, it's controversial from a certain point of view. And so we don't get the revenue that a lot of channels that are mainstream friendly get. We just don't. So we do need that support. And so the amount of stuff that you guys are putting out there for so many creators is incredible. It's truly incredible. And Alex says, who else remembers when Jeremy was on the High Council? Those were the early days right there. And I think that what's cool is like Friday Night Tights is essentially that's the next phase of what, High Council, that's where that was the nice progression. It was just inevitable that me and Gary were going to do something together with a show. And luckily that became Friday Night Tights. I became such good friends with Gary pretty much immediately. When I met Gary, Gary had like 40,000 subscribers, I think, when I met Gary. And immediately I knew he was going to be huge on YouTube. And he and I we got along. And he's truly one of my best friends I've met with this YouTube journey. And so it was always, me and him were always going to do something together. It wasn't planned that it was going to be Friday Night Tights. That's just how the chips fell. And Friday Night Tights has become this incredible thing. They're doing the Dallas meetup. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in Dallas, but Ryan will be there. Gary will be there. Ripple will be there. A lot of the FNT crew will be there. It's going to be awesome. So full support to them. And, but I'm so proud of Friday Night Tights. I'm so proud of the evolution of that. I mean, I was always honored to be part of the High Council. I'm proud of what we did with the High Council. It ran its course. And then, I decided to leave the High Council, and I know that upset a lot of the fans, and I totally understand that. It was definitely a tough decision for me to leave, but it was definitely the right decision. And as that time has, passed, and, I've continued to grow different elements of G&G, getting to be part of Friday Night Tights and seeing that grow to heights that I'd never imagined I'd be part of. It's been awesome. So it's been a hell of a journey. How many of you have been with me for that long? How many of you guys remember that? The old days, man, the old days, how many of you in the chat remembers the old days? That'd be crazy to see the journey. So of where we were and where we are now. So Bull Bear says, not me. High Council Throwdown in Toontown. That was a great episode. Aerosol says, not me, sadly. A lot of you were. Man, a lot of you have been here for that long and watched this journey happen. And I'm thankful for you guys allowing me the opportunity, because I know there's only one reason I'm here, and it ain't me. It's all of you. That's a fact. That's a fact I will never, ever, ever lose sight of. Swig of water for the working man. Let's see here. Holly Carps has been here since February this year. Well, welcome in. Trust me, we got a long way to go. We got a lot more to accomplish in this journey, and I'm excited. Geeks and Gamers has just done things like I never imagined Geeks and Gamers would be what it is. Here we are. What a wild ride Geeks and Gamers has been, and it's just been. It's something I'll never truly wrap my head around. DM says Jeremy's new book, The Art of Grift, car video. Davish says, you will suffer me, Jeremy. What say you? I say keep sending 199 super chats. I'm okay with that. Atomic Patriot. What's up? It's crazy how I went from culty leftist to Christian conservative who's going to vote for Trump for a second time. It's amazing what putting your phone down for half a year can do. Hail 199. I agree with that. And I know, no BS. I live on the internet because it's literally what I do. I don't think that's a healthy lifestyle. I just don't. I don't think living on the internet is a healthy lifestyle. I think that moderation is the key to everything, which obviously that's just, common sense, but especially with the internet, man, really what you're doing with the internet, and think about this. And I'm not the person I'm not saying I came up with this. Someone else said it and it made a lot of sense to me. I can't remember who it was. But essentially think about me. Okay. So I grew up in the 80s, in the 90s. To have this instant access and this instant information that goes all across the world, to know everything that's going on every second of every day, it's a wild, wild thing to think about. In the 80s and the 90s, we didn't have this, man. And, we had 3 channels, and obviously you got cable and all that stuff, but you had like your main, 3 channels for news. And now with social media, you're literally waking up every morning and you're hearing the worst news from everywhere in the world all at once. So when something horrible happens anywhere in the world, we all know about it. And you're just constantly bombarded with all the worst things in the world that are happening every day are being reported. And it's just slamming you with all of this negativity, constant. And that's not good for your mental stability. It's just not, you know what I mean? And so, and again, I live on the internet. This is what I do. I'm always here. I'm always searching out stuff. I'm always seeing the news. I'm always seeing, it's just wild. And so I think taking the step back, especially if you have family, especially like on the weekends or something, if you have the ability, check out for a weekend, go camping, go fishing, do stuff with your family, do stuff with your kids, just disconnect for a weekend. I know it feels like an eternity because realistically what happens, and look, I'm guilty of it too. I've been on family vacations and over the past few years. Do you know what my family vacation consists of? Do you know what it consists of? Me going somewhere with my family, getting to that destination, and then me sitting around and being obsessed with what's going on the internet, and my family going and doing something fun while I'm at the hotel or whatever, because we're in a constant cycle of communication. So like for me, I'm like, if I go from Friday to Monday without knowing what happens on the internet, my career will die. My career will die. If I go from Friday to Monday and I don't know what happens, I will be completely like over. Like, I will lose everything. That's just how my mind is my mind is wired. And I know that's how a lot of people are wired. You feel left out if you don't hear, if you're not on Twitter or social media or YouTube for a weekend. You're like, I can't go a weekend without being on YouTube. I won't know anything. You know what I mean? So, it's just one of those things. And, but taking a break from the internet is 100% something that everybody should do, I believe. Magnum Norris spending $3K on the fellowship is a milestone, brother. Continue the support when you can. Much love, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. The best. Jeremy, did you see the video of a man with the mustache and a dress greeting little girls at Disneyland, Princess Boutique? It begs the question, why do they want to get so close to our kids? I did see that video. It's a disgusting video. It should outrage every single parent on the planet. And it makes me thankful because talking about the news cycle and everything that's going on, I have seen a massive shift in how things are being perceived now. A massive shift has happened. I do believe, and I brought this up. When did I bring this up? Did I bring this up on Geeks Gamers Daily? I do so many live streams, I can't remember anymore. But I do think Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter has been a game changer for the narrative. It has been a game changer because Elon Musk is out there saying a lot of the stuff that a lot of us have been saying. He's 100% against, predatory behavior to children. He's 100% against the pronoun stuff. He's 100%, I'll say 100% against the pronoun stuff because he has said like he will actively use pronouns or something, but he still makes fun of it and stuff like that. He's made a lot of comments that are showing that he's very aware of wokeness and how much of a disease it is. And I think that has opened up the conversation with how people can express themselves on social media right now. The tide has been turning a little bit. It's not anywhere near being over, but that we are seeing a different feel and a different vibe out there. And I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Loser Alter Ego says, did my super chat get dismissed? How exactly does this work? Not at all. Not at all. So if you're new to, sending super chats or anything like that, listen, I can't speak for every creator out there. What I can say is that I watch a lot of creators, and I'm not dissing anybody. Everybody has their own way of doing things. I think based on the amount of super chats that I get or Geeks and Gamers get, I think we do a really good job of managing them based on the amount of we get. A lot of people either don't read them that are bigger than me, or they will do, post reads or something like that, which again, there's no wrong way of doing it. But so if you send a super chat, it's still kind of like, especially at the volume that we're at here, I will read all of them before the stream is over. Just obviously when big ones come in, you have to give those precedent over anything else. But I tend to try to go through them as much as I can while also talking about the topics at hand. So right now I'm kind of at the top going down, and I just got to Chris Tony for a member message. In retrospect, maybe Trump was sent by a god. Maybe. He is awesome. I'll say that. Bruh for $4.99 says, bruh. Ackle WP says, hail Snake Pit 199. Today is orange mist. Today an orange mist covered New York City. Seems like a sign of the times. Keep up the great work, D-Day Cobra. Thank you. I do want to talk about that. I want to talk about that for sure. Scorn says, holy cow, I got a gifted membership. Thank you, 199. That is awesome, man. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier gifting a membership. Thank you. We are up to 83 new members on this stream right now as it stands. Amazing work, 199. Ruthie says, best mod team in 199. Eric K. Cam, man. Thank you. You're awesome, Ruthie. You're awesome. For the Emperor says, because of Jonathan Soka. Boy, he must be seething. Did he ever return? Did he ever return? Did this guy ever return after I roasted him? I don't think he ever returned. That's so funny. Davish says, sir, how could it come to this? I don't know. You tell me, Davish. Arthur Brown says, racism in reverse is just racism. Hi, Jonathan. Boom. Boom. Very says, this is for Jonathan Soka. JW Fackler says, I'm a great white shark supremacist. I apologize for nothing. Best fish in the sea. Thank you. Jared the American. My uncle Irving almost lost his ability to walk on the beaches of Normandy for people like these crazy leftists. Unfortunately, they don't appreciate it. No, they don't. Sadly, they don't. There's Hayden's 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. And then Hayden says, I dropped my memberships. Can Soko help me pick them up? And he disappeared. He never showed up. He never came back. Never came back. Brian Babin for $1.99. Thank you. Oh, there's Magnum Norris. I challenge Hayden. This is earlier. I challenge Hayden for how much money to drop tonight. Who's the biggest simp? You guys are so funny, man. And I saw Magnum just dropped a 20. I'll get to that in a minute. Warren Smith says, for getting them to leave so fast. Yeah, man. I can't believe he ran so fast after I answered that question. Like seriously, because I mean, I try to keep up with the chat the best I can. Did this guy just not return after I blasted him? Like, did he not return? That is insane. Magnum says Hayden is loyal. I'm loyal. Snake Pit Battalion. Biatches. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, the fact that you read them and actually interact with the chat is why I send them all. Too many people just ignore the chat. I get it, and again, I don't look, man, it's a balancing act because you are trying to maintain the audience's attention. I hear from people all the time. They're like, why do you just, all you care about is super chats? And I'm like, it's not all I care about, but I feel an obligation to honor people's money. Like, it's hard to it's hard to ignore people's money when they're choosing to give you their hard-earned money. Essentially what a super chat is, this is a tip. It's a tip. It's like a tip. It's like tipping a waiter at a restaurant or something. Like, it's people showing like, hey, we like what you're doing. We want to support what you're doing. not acknowledging that feels very disrespectful to me. Whether it's a 99-cent super chat, whether it's a $99 super chat, it feels massively disrespectful to me. And so, but I see there's a lot of look, I'm not trying to throw shade at Tim Pool. I've done enough that over the years. Tim Pool has 40,000 people watching him, and he crushes it. All right. I just wish that he would acknowledge a little more of the support he gets. That's all. I'm not saying you got to read them all. I'm just saying, dude, acknowledge the chat every now and then. Just let them know you appreciate him. It would go a long way, because his entire chat fucking hates him. Of course, they still throw a lot of money in there, but like the chat really does not like Tim Pool in his chat. You know what I mean? Like they just do not like him. I see you, Keck. I see you, Zalisha. I see you. Samba BT says he only reads what he likes. Jeremy cares about his followers, unlike other YouTubers. Let's see. I'll read anything. Like there's Vince, MCU fan admits admits it. See Krista Simp. Let's see. Dave and Foley says Beanie Boy ? My face is your toilet. L99. Jeremy, please ban the word simp. You know what? And this is why you always acknowledge the chat. Jeremy, please ban the word simp. Jeremy, please ban the word simp. You know what? MCU fan, I got you, buddy. Hang on, buddy. I got you, buddy. Hang on. I'm going to help MCU fan out, because I understand it. I understand that, I understand it's a tough situation for MCU fan. And so I want to help him out. I want to help MCU fan out. So here's what we're going to do, MCU fan. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Simp! 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 Oh man. Oh, it was just too easy. It was just too damn easy. We got Stacy for 50. Says hold the line. We got to get those emojis. I didn't forget you, Vic Whiplash. Vic Whiplash wants hold the line emojis. He also wants hold the line t-shirts on 221B. So if you guys go over there and get those Snake Pit Battalion t-shirts before Monday, we sell enough of those, I will find out a way to launch the hold the line 199 t-shirts as Vic Whiplash requested. Hold the line right there. I love it. Tim Pool's members don't like him that much. Flagrant Triggers asked a question on air show that got 2 cast members and half the members to push against him in their Discord. Okay, hang on, let me see this again. All right, so Tim's members don't like him that much. Flagrant Triggers asked a question on the after show that got 2 cast members and half of the members to push against him in their Discord. Really? Yeah, it's wild. Like, I try to look at the internet and I try to understand how things go. I think I have a pretty good grasp of the internet. Obviously I don't know everything, but I think I have a pretty good handle on it. I mean, I look at stuff like Barstool Sports, and which Barstool's not really Barstool anymore. It's only Barstool in name only. It's not what Dave created, because Dave sold. And I don't hate on Dave for that. Do what you got to do. It's your business. But, if you look at Barstool, like they got so big and it got to the point where they kind of it was just a bunch of hate in his chat. You know what I mean? Like whether it was him, whether it was KFC, whether it was Big Cat, which Big Cat seemed to be the only guy that the chat still respected. And I don't necessarily mean a YouTube chat. I'm talking about like on social media. You just saw like there was just hatred for Barstool personalities, So it's like once you get to a certain level, there's just going to be a lot of criticism. There just is. But like Salty Cracker, all right? Salty Army represent, okay? Salty's popularity is insane. And Salty pulls Tim Pool level numbers over on Rumble. Salty pulls massive numbers. And Salty is loved because Salty loves his audience. You know what I mean? Like Salty loves his audience. And so Tim Pool is at that level too, but like I just see so much negativity towards Tim in his chat. I see so much of that, and I'm like, wow. And I look at Salty. Salty's got this massive following, just like Tim, and everybody loves Salty because Salty is salty. Tim, not so much. They seem to hate him, but they still watch his show. So it's a weird dynamic. It's an interesting dynamic. It's an interesting case study as well, just to kind of watch how that all played out. So I supercharged, probably super chatted during the game stream, but I had to leave early. So if you read it, I missed it. But RIP to the Iron Sheik. Loved his Hulk Hogan rants. Yes. As a matter of fact, Gerald Armstrong, I did see that you sent that. I apologize because you did. I think it was a $2 super chat. You sent that during the gaming stream and I forgot to go back to it, but I did see it come in. I just forgot because we're in the middle of the game. But yes, the Iron Sheik passed away. The legend Iron Sheik. So RIP to the Iron Sheik. Swig of water to the Iron Sheik out there, the working wrestling man. Dude was a legend. And he lived that gimmick. He lived it. Scorned says Jonathan Soko just came from some pinko pile-on from a back alley in San Francisco club and is now clinched, walking back home to his cardboard box. God. Barry McCockiner says, get gay and gay Gerdo in here. God dang it. Travis Schiffer says, MCU fan, hate Dan Vask. Hail Dan Vask. There you go, Travis. Elaine Estrada says, I have a joke for you. What do you call a person who is half black and Vietnamese? I've just been informed by my lawyer I can't finish the joke. Hail the 199. Hail the snake pit. Trump 2024. Thank you, Elaine Estrada. Crazy Clown Town. Hail the CMU and the founder at MCU fan. Chris from Michigan says, I used to get upset when called sexist online, but then I realized people just keep misspelling sexiest. Hail the 199 sexiest chat on the internet. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Great spin on that as well. Let's see. There's Magnum Norris for that $100 super chat that got the party started. All right. Magnum Norris got this party started. We're going to have a pretty sexy back end when we hit 1,000 likes. And as you know, here at CobraCast, I almost said IRL. CobraCast 199, we love to show off my sexy back end at 1,000 likes. So if you're interested in seeing my sexy back end, hit that like button. Let's smash that like button, and we will see a very, very sexy back end thanks to Magnum Norris getting that party started. Let's see. Hayden says, how to tank your campaign 101, brought to you by Christopher Krispy Kreme during CNN, laughing my ass off. Let's see. Arthur Brown. There's Arthur Brown dropped 50 gifted memberships. 50. Magnum Norris says, simp fight. Eric Ray says, Christie gonna cry himself to sleep with a bucket of chicken. Bro, it is... The Chris Christie memes are some of the best things I have ever seen. They are amazing. Giga Mango Fanta says, Chris is running a race against heart disease, not Orange Man. Only thing orange in his mind is orange chicken. He's the front runner to the buffet. I am so... The Chris Christie memes are just the best things ever. I can't stop laughing at them. I'm watching them all the time. It's amazing. There is Hayden for $199 super chat. Said I tried to do more. I'm right at my allowed super chat limit, unfortunately. So here's for the meme. Respect Magnum Norris. Hell yeah. Celluloid Dream. It ain't a hundy, but it's 199 with heart. Damn right. Sophie says, imagine there are 2 zeros with your $2 super chat. You're the best, Sophie. Magnum Norris, I got a job offer, so I'm bringing the cash. You can thank me, Jeremy. I'm very humbled and thankful. Jack Sutphin says, I love how base Trump has been getting as of late. Total 180 from Meatball Ron, Trump 2024. I gotta say, man, I can't believe how far my respect. Let's see. Oh crap. Steph needs me to do some. How far my respect for Ron DeSantis has fallen. Let's see. I hope. Let's see. Steph's trying to. I let Steph borrow my my work laptop while she's in Dallas, and she's trying to get in it. So I'm hoping that's right. So everyone say hello to my nerdy home, who's just been traveling. She's traveling to Dallas right now, and she'll be there at the Friday Night Tights Dallas meetup. It's going to be awesome. So we love Steph. She's great. All right, let me see here. There's Magnum Norris says, I love you, Hayden. Cowman coming in with that $300 super chat. $300 from Cowman. Right now, the biggest super chat in the stream, individual super chat. Let's see. Let me see. Maybe that one's it. So Cowman dropped $300 and says, what's this about super chatting people? Mouche, brah. The cow hears all. Cowman. Now, I think Hayden or either Hayden's probably dropped the most overall in the stream. The biggest individual super chat is with Cowman. Cowman, thank you. BK dropping 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Thank you. have Mario Kart Monday and the gaming streams help the time pass at the hospital. Dealing with my 3rd heart surgery at 33. Bro, I am so sorry to hear that, EHF. I am so sorry. Let me highlight that one. If I can find it. I'm looking for it now. Right there. Mario Kart Monday and the gaming streams help the time pass at the hospital. Dealing with my 3rd heart surgery by age 33. Nothing but love and nothing but prayers for you. I am happy that the gaming streams help you. And honestly, like, are you gonna be up for a while tonight? Because if so, I'll fucking fire up Fortnite and get Beardo and then see if I can get some of the guys in here, and we'll run a few Fortnite matches and just take your mind off things. Let me know in the chat if he responds. You don't have to super chat with their response. You can just let me know. Are you gonna be up late? If not, if you are, I'll end it when the stream ends. I'll end it and I'll run some Fortnite just to give you some entertainment, bro. So I am so sorry to hear that. Let's see. So keep an eye on that, Eric and Jay Hailstorm, if he responds. And if he's going to be up late tonight, Jay Hailstorm, we're going to be up late tonight. So Hailstorm's like, I'm always up, so it doesn't matter. Hailstorm never sleeps. You think I don't ever sleep? Hailstorm never sleeps. Ever. Like, he never sleeps. So let's see. And if he responds and says so, Hailstorm message Beardo for me, because I don't want to get too distracted by being on the phone right now. Hercules says, Jeremy, what do you think of Hasbro HasLab crowdfunding for its new G.I. Joe New Dragonfly? I believe that's the name of it. Yeah, so this Wild Bill, I love Wild Bill. Wild Bill is fantastic. And so they've done a great job with their crowdfunding with a lot of these G.I. Joe HasLab products. So yeah, I love that they're crowdfunding. I love that it's breaking the records for crowdfunding, and I love going into stores and still seeing G.I. Joe on the shelf. I never get tired of it. It's always nostalgic for me to see G.I. Joe on the toy shelves. It just brings joy to me that it's hard to explain, because that was my thing as a child, is collecting G.I. Joes, going to Walmart, going to Kmart, going to KB Toys, going to Toys R Us, going to Children's Palace, all of these places, and seeing G.I. Joe on the shelf. It was the best thing ever. It was the best thing ever. Very gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Magnum Norris says, you can thank me later. You damn right I will. There's Warren Smith with a hundy. Got to do one at least. Warren Smith got this party started with 10 D-Day Cobra memberships to start it out. That's right. Steph, was that it? I know you sent me a thumbs up. Tell me if that was the right code and let me know you made it in. Let's see here. Keck Lord. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, that's it. Okay, perfect. All right. Keck Lord Gray says hit the like button, or hit the like button for the butt. Thank you. Clint Gibson, D-Day Cobra memberships, 5 of them. 5 of them D-Day Cobra memberships. Of course, it jumped on me. I hate when this thing jumps on me. I hate it. I've lost track again. Can't find it now. There it is. Okay, so we are caught up there. Well, we're not caught up. Who was that was wanting me to read a super chat? I want to see if I can find it. Loser alter ego. Can I get some love from the pit? Oh shit. Okay. We got to highlight this one. I can find it. This is a tough one. Here we go. Loser alter ego. Can I get some love from the pit? Had to personally put down my pet of 18 years a few days ago. Haven't slept or eaten, but I've been drunk like Jeremy on Monday nights since. That's pretty good. That was good. I mean, hey, if you're going to be up then in EHEF, we can at least throw some entertainment with a little bit of gaming later, bro. Pets are family. Dogs mean the world to me. I have my own dogs, and they're like your kids, and it's awful. It's an awful thing. But 18 years is something to be extremely proud of and thankful for. That is not something that a lot of people get at 18 years. So that is awesome, man. So prayers for you, brother. We love dogs. Pets are family, and shout out to you. All right, so we are at 750 likes. We're closing in. I want to talk about this really quick. So Tucker Carlson made his return, essentially, his premiere episode on Twitter, and it basically broke the internet. Last I looked, it had like 40 million impressions. I don't want to call those views, but I mean, that's what it listed as his views. It had like 40 or 50 million views. I think it's more than that now. But right here it says, breaking, Fox News lawyers have reached out to Tucker Carlson, notifying him that he breached his contract by launching his show on Twitter. So Fox is allowed to fire Tucker, but he is not allowed to speak freely online. In response by the move, Tucker's lawyers responded with the following statement. Fox defends its very existence of freedom of speech grounds. Now they want to take Tucker Carlson's right to speak freely away from him because he took to social media to share his thoughts on current events. Said to Carlson's lawyer, Brian Friedman, to Axios. Fox News hates free speech. Bankrupt Fox News. If this is all true, this is a monumental failure. If this is the case, that is disgusting. And it's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. What do they expect to happen here? Like Tucker Carlson, the number one person in all of news media, and you fired him. You fired him suddenly. It was not something that anyone was anticipating. He had the number one show by a mile, and you fired him. And Fox News, like, this is why I'll be honest, I never really watched Tucker. I would see some of his stuff pop up on YouTube or Twitter over the years, and I liked what I saw, but I was not an avid viewer of Tucker Carlson. I am far more inclined to watch Tucker now that he's on Twitter than I was on Fox, because number one, I don't watch Fox News, and I never had. I'll pay attention if there was any news organization that I had to turn on just to have, it would have been Fox back in the day. But it's not something I cared to watch. You know what I mean? So I never really watched him consistently. Now I probably will. And but Fox News, I think, is they're heading towards being CNN essentially with behavior like this. This is disgusting. And I hope that he just crushes them. Right here, Fox News accuses Tucker Carlson of breaching contract by releasing Twitter show. Unbelievable that they have stooped to this level. And how do they expect that this is going to help them? Now, I haven't looked at the Fox News ratings since Tucker left, but I have heard people talking about how they're not very good. They're not very good at all. And so, You get what you deserve, Fox News. You get exactly what you deserve. And I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. And I don't think anybody else here does. Because why would you? It's mainstream media. It's a dying breed. It's a dying, like, mainstream media is dying. It just is. The rise of independent media is here. You have people out there like Temple who gets far more views than the mainstream media at this point. Tucker Carlson's getting far more traction on Twitter than he did as the #1 cable news show in the world, or at least in America anyway. I can't speak to the world. So the rise of independent media is here, and it's not going away. I am disappointed when you see something like, and again, disappointed may be the wrong word. At the end of the day, do what you want to do. Work for what you want to work for. I understand, get that bank. But like Pat McAfee, who had the #1 independent sports show on the internet, and then he signed with ESPN, and his audience was mad. They were very mad because he had multi-million-dollar deals with DraftKings and some other places. So obviously they gave him a massive, massive paycheck. I'm not hating on you for that, but I do think that there's a responsibility when you are a industry leader to not give to the industry that's dying. You know what I mean? Like, am I interested in a deal for Geeks and Gamers? Yes, but not with the mainstream, not with Fox, not with CNN, not with IGN, not with Kotaku, not with Polygon. Like, if there was another independent source that was like, hey, I like what you're doing and we want to put resources behind it to help you, that's a path I would go. But not to go to what, like, ESPN rejected Pat McAfee all these years ago, and now Pat McAfee worked to get to where he was, and then you did a deal with ESPN. I'm like, that's the equivalent of me doing a deal with IGN. You know what I mean? I would never do a deal with IGN. Fuck IGN. You were the top dog, IGN, and you destroyed it. You destroyed your standing because you lost the respect of the people. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. So with the rise of independent media, man, it's like we have good things going on. I know there were rumors about, oh, we're going to do something with Daily Wire and everything. Those discussions never happened. There was never anything in place for us in Daily Wire. We did have a good relationship with Daily Wire. I assume we still do, even though I've criticized them heavily. But there's been no discussions internally that have, led me to believe that they don't like us. But I'm sure if they heard about my criticisms, then they probably would. And if that's the case, that's the case. I can't just sit here and tippy-toe around something. Daily Wire invited us on because we were making an impact, speaking our minds and calling things out. And if that applied to Daily Wire, then I'd play to Daily Wire. If I would have played my cards the right way and been more political, I feel like an opportunity to make a deal with Daily Wire would have been something we could have done. I didn't play it that way because I kind of stuck with what continued to get me here. And I like the Daily Wire. I still appreciate what they're doing, but I can't kiss up to them. I can't just not be what we've been up to this point. But if they contacted me again and wanted to have a conversation, I wouldn't say no. I would just, at least now I know you're still willing to talk to me after I've publicly criticized you a lot, because I have criticized them a lot. But no internal discussions of a deal were ever in place or never happened. What? How do we fucking know this? Don't play with my emotions right now, okay? Don't play with my emotions. Let me see. I've heard rumors, okay? I've heard rumors. But is this really happening? All right, I guess I'm going to see Transformers tomorrow. I didn't even want to see it. And look, and I'm still like, I still think that they're going to screw this up. Because look what they did with the Snake Eyes movie. Snake Eyes is one of the worst movies I have ever seen, period. Because of the disrespect towards Snake Eyes, the disrespect towards G.I. Joe, the disrespect. But it failed miserably. So maybe they learned the lesson? Probably not. Probably not. But we'll see. I don't know. Where are we at on likes now? We are up to 781 likes. We got trying to see. Atomic Patriot says, I would donate more, but I ain't much like Hayden. Hayden Wayne's a special guy. So is Magnum Norris. So is Cowman. Bob R says, you really have started a good thing here. Hail. Thank you, Bob R. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, says, Ron DeSantis is a part-time governor. Votes wasted. Yeah, pretty much. Warren Smith says, MCU fan said $5 more and they won't hassle me to super chat anymore. Phew. Warren Smith, you guys are having way too much fun with this. Arthur Negan says, really pleased to come along this channel. Loving the loyalty towards 45th or 45, but also especially the ability to critique him when warranted. Yes, I will critique Trump when warranted. If I feel that I need to critique him, I will. And I know that like that whole narrative is that Trump supporters don't criticize Donald Trump. And that's probably true to some extent. It's not true with me. I'll criticize Trump when I think it needs to be criticized. It doesn't change the fact that if I have a criticism for him, I'm still going to support him. Like, I can't, these fucking weirdos, they're like, oh, do you support Trump after? Yes, motherfucker, I do. Yes, I can disagree with Trump on a few issues and still say he's the greatest president of my lifetime and he's the only man that can fix what this disastrous country has become under Biden. Yes. Yes, I still support him even when I disagree with things that he's done. Yes. Does that fucking bother you? I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm so tired of people trying to go, you support Trump after? Yes. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Because clearly you're really worked up over my opinion and my support for the great 45th president of the United States and the fact that you say, you guys don't criticize him. And then when we do, you go, you mean you still support him after he did this? Yes, that's how life works. One fucking thing or two things or three things doesn't mean that you just abandon all the support for the person that you've supported all this time. That's not how real world works. Anyway, there, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, Arthur. Let's see. Arthur Brown says, considering the amount of viewers, you're probably number one per capita. Hey, that's an interesting way to look at it. That's an interesting way to look at it. I don't know. I'd have to break that down. You're talking about the super chat list, stuff like that. So let's see here. So 4 is that's monthly. So let's go weekly, maybe. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So let's look at the list right now. Weekly. This is weekly. So okay, let's look at the weekly list right now. Weekly list right now in the United States of America. This is from 5/29 to 6/4. Weekly United States of America. Sam and Nick's perfect clips, $10,000 in super chats. Then you got Fresh and Fit with 9,000. The Lead Attorney, 6. Pipkin, let's see, at 6. Dr. Disrespect at 6. Geeks and Gamers, I'm sorry, at 5. Geeks and Gamers in the number 6 spot. Woo! Look at there. Geeks and Gamers at number 6, boys. That is what's up right there. Steak, I don't know who Steak is. Whatever. At 8, we are. So Geeks and Gamers is ahead of Tim Pool. Geeks and Gamers is ahead of Tim Pool. Then you got Maddie, Growing Up in Scientology, and D-Day Cobra in the 12th position. We got 2 in the top 12, ladies and gentlemen. 2 in the top 12. Bros, come on. That's insane. 2 in the top 12. That's insane. And yes, you're right. I mean, I don't know what the size of a lot of these channels are. Obviously, Tim Pool's got a much bigger channel. Whatever has a much bigger channel. I don't know this channel, but it's a Roblox gaming channel, so that's huge. Dr. Disrespect is clearly a bigger channel. Let's see. Pippa is probably around the same size as like Geeks and Gamers, I think. I'm not sure. Lead Attorney, I don't know that name. Fresh and Fit are huge. This is Sam Hyde's channel, right? So yeah, so I would say, bro, that's crazy. 2 in the top 12. That's insane. That's crazy. I'd say per capita, I will say D-Day Cobra has no business being in their numbers, considering how it's only, we had like 120,000 subscribers here. So yeah, that's wild, man. That is wild. So shout out again. That is all of you that's making that possible, not me. That is you. That is something you can take pride in. And not just if you're super chatting. If you're in the chat, you're making this go. Do you know how many of you are in this chat that keep it going? As I've said many times, that's why I got mad about Tim Pool when he shut down his chat and made it members only. I'm like, bro, the chat makes streams entertaining. I would say a good portion of you are here because you like to see the chat. You know what I mean? So, all right. So no answer from EHEF if he will be up late. Okay. But we did have the other one that we'd mentioned. And so we're going to look, if there's 5 people out there that just get relaxed by watching us play games and cuss each other out, then that's what we'll do. So we'll do it. But yeah, the chat is MVP, you know, chat is the MVP. Let's see here. That's just amazing though. That's amazing. Just when I think that things can't get better for Geeks and Gamers, you guys and D-Day Cobra and all that, you guys make it happen. Did we just get another $99 super chat? Oh, Renee. I don't like Trump as a president, but I truly believe he's the best president of my life, and I don't see myself voting for anyone else, honestly. Much love to you and everyone here. God bless. Thank you, Renee. A hundy. That's what's up right there. Thank you so much. Amazing. Blake Barrett says, listening while working the night shift, hail the 199. I can relate to that, man. I've talked about this. I don't think I'll mention their name, but like, because these guys don't like me, but I don't think they like me. But there was a podcast I used to listen to, and this is the early days of podcasting. And it was like a comic book, podcast. And I loved listening to these guys. This is back when like the Dark Knight Rises came out. And I worked overnight in a grocery store. I worked at overnight. I was the overnight stock crew manager. And I found this podcast, and this was the lead up to the Dark Knight Rises, the lead up to like Avengers and all the. These guys, it wasn't a huge podcast. It was it wasn't that big of a podcast, but these guys were awesome and they were just authentic. And again, this is well before identity politics and all the other shit. They just were like a bunch of guys that would get together and they would talk about comic books and talk about comic book movies and theorize about what they wanted to see and all of that. And it got me through my night. Every night at work, I look forward to it. I would get so excited when I'd get to work and I'd see there's a new podcast that I could download, and I knew I could listen to their commentary on movies, on comic books, or whatever. And it was the best thing ever. And I got to know some of them when, Geeks and Gamers was created. And ultimately, I think they all hate my guts now because of being a Trump supporter, which sucks. I met some of them in person, and they were all really good guys. But they hate that I'm a Trump supporter. So they just couldn't, a lot of them just couldn't get over that fact. They just couldn't deal with it. But it was an awesome podcast and it made my night. I didn't care about how many people they had subscribed to them. I didn't care how many followers they had. I just cared that it connected with me. And so when you tell me that I am, you're listening to our live streams or whatever, and it helps you get through your night, I relate to that shit. Seriously. I understand how important that is to so many people out there. So I am honored to be able to help people get through their work night for sure. All right, let's see. Where was I at? There is Major Dave with I feel obligated to give you a 50, Jeremy, for all the hours you've put in. This is putting me out. This is me putting out. Thank you, Major Dave. I got that one. Do I have to keep going up? Eric K says, you heard it here. Jeremy likes the wide mouth. God dang it. Troy News, RFK versus Trump 2024, both loathed by the deep state fake news, silenced by technocracy, technology. The CIA, FBI, DOJ assassinated Trump's character and RFK's family, both anti-war, anti-establishment. It's payback time. Yeah, look, RFK Jr. RFK is doing a lot. You know what I mean? RFK is doing a lot, and he's making a lot of noise. I hate to say it like this, but it's like and it's not his fault because he has some kind of issue with his speaking, but it's like his communication it's just tough to listen to him. What he's saying is good from a Democratic standpoint. He's far better option than Biden, but his delivery and all of that is it's hard to listen to. And I don't know exactly what it is. It's some type of thing that he has. And so it's the message is just not going to resonate. I mean, there's more to politics than just policy, unfortunately. So let's see. Marlo says, I fixed his voice in Discord. Good God. Yeah, Trump will eat him alive, Richie. You're 100% right about that. Trump will eat anybody alive. He's going to destroy anybody on the fucking debate stage. But I'm not trying to be like negative on it because I know he's making noise and I'm glad he's making noise. It's tough to listen to him. It really is. It really is tough. Herrick K says, I will not super chat this channel. Oh, damn, I just did. Bethesda's Lord Master. MCU fans' Lonely Night movie is simp hard, simp hard, simp harder. Simp hard with a vengeance. Live free or simp hard. God, that's so good. That is so good. Okay, let me read that because I didn't realize what direction he was going in when I first did it. It's clear this is play on Die Hard, but MCU fans' Lonely Night movie list is Simp Hard 2, Simp Harder 3, or Simp Harder 3, Simp Harder with a Vengeance, Live Free or Simp Hard. Holy shit, that's fantastic, dude. That is fantastic. There's Clint Gibson's 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. Tinsote, shout out to all my theme park workers everywhere. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, and I'm going to let Drunk 3PO do it, all right? But tomorrow, Drunk 3PO has a pretty cool message that he heard, and I'll let him share that tomorrow on Geeks and Gamers Daily. It's really freaking cool, man. And it's why I think we have to think about everything and all of the moving parts to this whole crazy, crazy world we're in. So looking forward to Jay sharing this with all of you and your thoughts on it. So we'll get that on Geeks and Gamers Daily tomorrow. Tinsote, thank you. Ruthie says, thank you to the chat for my free membership. I have an iPhone and it's been very hard to get a link. I'm so happy. So thank you, chat. 199 with heart and snakes. Ruthie has been a major follower of mine for a long time. Ruthie has been like, she runs the fan page, the Geeks and Gamers fan page and everything on Instagram. Ruthie is awesome. She has been so obsessed with trying to get a membership, but there was no spot on iPhone. And you guys made her night. I think it was Arthur Brown's 50 gifted memberships is what did it. But you made her night, Arthur Brown. Let's see. Let me catch up here. All right. I'm all over the place tonight, and I apologize. It's been kind of a crazy night. Renee's Ramblings. Hail to Jeremy and the chat for the crazy madness that makes me laugh every time. You are all the best. Thank you. There's Loser Alter Ego. Let's see. Richard Winter, best chat on the entire interwebs. Round of applause for all of you. Round of applause for all of you in the chat. Richard Winter is right. Best chat on the entire interwebs. Magnum Norris says, I was dumb. No, you weren't. Michelle J says, have you seen Dave Rubin's about face on Trump? Rude. Yes, I have. And I think it's pathetic. Dave Rubin has just become a complete insufferable lefty at this point with his anti-Trump stuff. I can't even stand it. Ian says that legendary stream the other night was epic. If you ever have internet troubles again, Chatcast199 has your back. We will take it over. It is few things have ever made me as happy as watching that happen. So a few nights ago, we had trouble with the internet. We've had trouble with the internet twice back-to-back nights, relatively at the same time. And so it was when it went down, I couldn't stop the stream because I couldn't do it from my phone. So essentially, this is what everybody was looking at right here. You were just looking at that. You were just looking at that, and the stream was still live, and I was gone, and I couldn't get back in, and the stream was still live, and we still had like 1,000 people. All right, chat just 100% took it over. 100% took over the chat, and it was the greatest thing ever. And so my goal was like, I was just going to get back in there and in the stream because, I was like, well, if I could just access this to in the stream. But because the chat decided, no, the snake pit is going to pick up the slack right now. We are the captain now. And you guys just took it over. And it was the coolest thing ever. It almost makes me go, should I just run a 24-hour loop on this channel to have the chat just be there the whole time, all day, every day? Like, what is that? What is that one channel that does the music and it's just live 24/7? Like maybe we can come up with something where I just put a loop on and the chat is just here constantly. You know what I mean? Like that way you're all here. You know what I mean? And you can come back anytime. You're like, hey, D-Day Cobra, the snake pit, it's there. It's always there. It never goes away. You know what I mean? And so I might consider doing that. I might consider doing something like that. So 199 FM radio. That's what we call it. It's just 199 FM radio. You never know. I don't want to get, I don't know what the rules are on that, but I assume that we could just keep it. I don't know. Eric K says, I don't have the time to be here 24/7. I don't know, Eric. Between you and Can Man, I feel like you guys could be there. I feel like Can Man and Eric K would just figure out a way to be there the whole time, every day, all day. Yeah, that would, I did think about that though. I was like, you know what? Sama BT says, RIP to the Iron Sheik. He taught me how to humble. RIP to the Sheik. Fantastic Bishop Knox. Tucker video was CNN and Fox are mad. Funny as fuck. I'm assuming that's what you meant to say. Joe C. Pureblood. The plane that crashed after being chased by F-16 had the family of one of Trump's mega donors for his campaign. RIP Iron Sheik. Cheers to CobraCast. Thank you, Joe C. Let me see. Hayden says, Magnum Norse, spending $3K on the fellowship is a milestone, brother. Continue to support when you can. Much love. Hell yeah, man. We the people. Jeremy, did you see the video of the man with the mustache and the dress? Yeah, I got that one. Bjorn says, I start with I can't stand you to not miss a live stream. Okay, hang on. I'm going to figure this out. I got to read. Okay, let's try to make. I know you're probably got broken English, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let me find this one. Where's it at? Gosh, I'm trying to go through this right now. Okay. I start with I can't stand you to not miss a live stream. One of the few I can honestly say you changed my mind and enjoying your content. Keep it up, brother. Okay, so I started with I can't stand you. You started with saying you couldn't stand to miss a live stream. One of the few that you couldn't stand to miss. Is that? I think that's what you're saying. And now I've changed your mind. Enjoying your content. Keep it up, brother. Well, thank you, Bjorn. I appreciate that so very much. And I just thank you for listening to me and hearing me out. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. I don't expect everyone to, accept everything I say. All I want you to do is hear me out. That's all I've ever asked. Just hear me out. And if you disagree when it's all said and done, then that's cool. We talked about it many times with like GJJ and Scott McKenzie and a few others, people I greatly appreciate. And I think GJJ is actually kind of seeing things differently now with DeSantis. But there are some people here that follow the channel that are kind of still on the DeSantis side. And I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate that you guys are still here hearing me out. I would rather you be like hearing me out and still supporting. Scott McKenzie sends me stuff all the time on Twitter. And so if we disagree, that's cool. Just hear me out. And if you still disagree, that is totally, totally fine. You know what I mean? So we just got another 50. Let me see if I can Disco Cobra. Having a 24/7 music-related channel would be cool. Do something like MTV used to do, but went away long ago. Would be interesting to see guests or other artists on the channel to make up for the lack of MTV content. Might be something to think about. It's crazy because I know some. Obviously, you guys know I know Dan Vask. I also, and I haven't spoken with him recently, but like, I know this guy fairly well. Let's see. I know this guy pretty damn well. We actually worked on a project together. Right there. I know him. Alex Goot, who has 3 or almost 4 million subscribers. I know Alex. Alex is a great guy. And what happened? Something happened? Jeremy was talking like RFK. What happened? Hang on. What happened, Hailstorm?
I don't even know. It was the most fucked up sound I heard come out of your mic.
I want to go back now. I'm going to listen to the fucking stream. Hang on. We're going to rewind this shit. All right.
Oh, you're doing it again?
What the fuck? Really?
It like comes and goes.
What the fuck? All right, here. Hang on. I'm scared to talk. All right, here we go. Let's listen. Almost 4 million subscribers. I know Alex. Alex is a great guy. And what happened? Wait, was this something happened?
Yeah, go back more.
Yeah. I know this guy pretty damn well. We actually worked on a project together. Right there. I know him. Alex Goot, who
more than that.
Go back further?
Yep. Go back like a minute more than that.
Everyone to accept everything I say. All I want you to do is hear me out. That's all I've ever asked. Just hear me out. And if you disagree when it's all said and done, then that's cool. We talked about it many times with like GJJ and Scott McKenzie and a few others, people I greatly appreciate. And I think GJJ is actually kind of seeing things differently now with DeSantis. But there are some people here that follow the channel that are kind of still on the DeSantis side. And I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate that you guys are still here hearing me out. I would rather you be like, hearing me out and still supporting. Scott McKenzie sends me stuff all the time on Twitter. And so if we disagree, that's cool. Just hear me out. And if you still disagree, that is totally, totally fine. You know what I mean? So we just got another 50. Let me see if I can where the fuck is it, Hailstorm? Having a 24/7 music-related channel would be cool. Do something like MTV used to do, but went away long ago. Would be interesting to see guests or other artists on the channel too. I know some. Obviously, you guys know I know Dan Vask. I also, and I haven't spoken with him recently, but like,
there it is.
I know this guy fairly well. Let's see. I know this guy pretty damn well. We actually worked on a. What the fuck?
And you did it again like a little bit before that, but yeah, I'm totally gonna clip that.
What the
hear me out part?
That's pretty funny. What the hell? Well, see you later, I guess. I don't know what to say. That's weird. I don't know. Is that the first time you've heard it?
It's the first time I've ever heard your mic do that, but it did it again a little bit after that.
Okay. Well, fucking control your demons, Jeremy. All right, keep me posted. Here we go. I'm sure the chat will keep me in line here. But yeah, Alex Goot. So I know Alex Goot. We've worked on a couple of projects together, and he's good. He's good stuff. Jeremy, I'd love to do a 24/7 music radio for geeks and gamers, even though music sucks nowadays. I've always find hidden gems everywhere. There's a ton of music to be discovered, and I'd love to share them with the community. Honestly, I don't want to get a channel in trouble that I create, but I do. How do I know him? But yeah, I'm open to the idea. I would have to look into the logistics of this and see how it works before I would say yes or no. But if I could give you guys a place to just stay all day long and talk and have fun, that'd be great. But how do I know him? So back after The Last Jedi, before The Rise of Skywalker, Alex Goot reached out to me, sent me an email, and just praised me for my channel. And I'm like, I didn't know who he was, but I mean, I looked him up. I'm like, why the fuck are you messaging me? So we had a phone call. Seemed like a cool guy. We talked about potentially doing a project together. We ended up doing a project together over on Geeks and Gamers. As a matter of fact, I can show you that right quick. A lot of people don't know this. We did a song together called, so I'm sure you remember the Weird Al Yankovic song called The Saga Begins. Well, we did The Saga Ends. And I helped write the song with Alex right here.
A long, long time ago, in a theater not far away, a Star Wars.
My fucking microphone's still messing up. All right, I gotta fix this. Get in here, Hailstorm.
Just say like Damien. Just say that.
D-Day Demon.
Damien. Just say
Damien.
That.
Damien. You want me to say Damien?
Something would do it.
I don't know if my Rodecaster's crapping out on me or what. Now I'm pissed. I don't have a backup microphone here.
Like right now you sound fine, but it's like
is it sporadic. When I share my? I wonder if it's when I'm sharing my screen. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. CobraCast 666. Goddamn. Anyway, if you want to go check out The Saga Ends, I helped write that with Alex Goot, and it was awesome. It was a great creative effort that he and I had together. It was a lot of fun. So you're just gonna have to stay here now, Hailstorm. You're just gonna tell me if this is continuing. Let's see. I think I can do that. All right. Actually, I can still go full screen. All right, Hailstorm, keep me posted, okay?
All right.
I'm going to keep you backstage. And let me know if my microphone keeps messing up, because that's a problem that I'm going to have to address clearly. Atomic Patriot says, I love how the chat is trolling MCU fan. MCU fan is the gift that keeps on giving. Sandstorm, the gym and outdoor cardio is my me time 199. Thank you. Zero Cool says, preach, Jeremy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Magnum Norris says, Hayden is loyal. I'm loyal. Snake Pit Battalion, biatches. Atomic Patriot gifted D-Day Cobra memberships, 5 of them. Yanks fans are surprised they didn't blame the sky today on Trump. They always do. Bike Rangelo says, keep speaking the truth, amigo. We'll miss you at the Dallas meetup tomorrow. CobraCast 199. You said Skank Pit. Snake Pit 199. Thank you. Gerald Armstrong. I super chatted. I got that one. Flag Ninja just says simp. Magnum Norris, I'm pretty sure you owe me 20% of that G stack I brought you at the beginning. I'm also 100% sure I'll never see it. Magnum Norris says I was joking. Bro, I know you're all good. You're all good. Let's see. What are you talking about, Hailstorm? Now, are you just memeing me now?
I would never.
I need to find out how he's doing it so I can do it at will. Oh, I know what you mean. I don't know how I don't know if it's when I'm sharing my screen. Let me share the screen again. Let's see if it happens when I share my screen. All right. Sharing my screen again. Tell me if it happens. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 4, 5, 6.
Nope.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Testing 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 199, 199. Nothing?
Nothing.
Fuck.
Say it with your chest.
What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about Disney's Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy has destroyed Disney's Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy has pushed social justice propaganda into every single aspect of Disney Star Wars, and the fans are tired of it. Nothing?
Nope.
Fuck. Well, I'll play a little bit of this.
This film sucked pretty bad. Well, Han is dead and so is Luke. They might as well kill Chewie too. We're pleading, please God, Disney, don't do that. But the response, it didn't thrill us. Blocked us on Twitter, they tried to shill us. We're trying to be good fans, but that's just my opinion. When Lucas signed away his dream, he sure as heck made a lot of green. But Star Wars ain't the same to me under almighty Disney. So why Kathleen Kennedy, why took $1 billion franchise and you let it run dry? Worse than Lord Vader, no, it's Mickey this time, singing soon I'm gonna watch the Force die. Soon I'm gonna watch the Force die. Did you know The Force Awakens brought home Disney plenty of bacon? Let's rehash a new hope, they say. And then we'll kill the expanded universe. Gonna fix the canon, first things first. Gotta write the two lamest villains in all history. Well, I know Snoke died just instantly, and Kylo Ren crashed like a bitch, it seems. I miss the Empire. Oh, First Order sucks. Ooh. And what the hell happened to the Knights of Ren? This sounded pretty cool, I must admit. But my expectations were subverted the day the saga died. And we were singing, why Disney, Lucasfilm, why? Gotta kill another character, God knows that you'll try. You told old Georgie everything will be fine. Singing, soon I'm gonna watch the Force die. Soon I'm gonna watch the Force die. What was his name, Luke or Jake? I thought the Jedi Master would never be caught drinking milk from a space cow teat. So the galaxy's #1 hero lost his laser sword, he just let it go after he tried to murder his infamous punk of a nephew. Well, that ain't the Skywalker I used to know. This Johnson guy has got to go. The viewers have spoken. Ooh, it's trilogy we forbid. And what the hell is up with the casino quest? Rose Tico and Finn fell pretty hard, I guess. These new characters are bantha poodle at best. So peace to them. And we were singing, why Ryan Johnson, why? He's a pretty good director, I think Lupin was fine. There's no excuse for the fucking Last Jedi. Singing, soon I'm gonna watch the Force die. Soon I'm gonna watch the Force die. I remember those good old days when Han shot first and Yubna played. Well, frankly, I still wish it did. Dear Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, rest in peace, cause we all miss you. So sad, but at least your deaths helped carry the plot. That was back when scripts were good. Obi-Wan tried the best he could. Luke just wanted a father. Rey is no one's daughter. And the princess we admired most, she may be gone, but we still have hope. Episode 9 won't be a joke. Well, nobody's laughing. We were singing, why, Bobby Iger, why? Please don't take our precious franchise and just let it run dry. We love this galaxy more than our own lives. Singing, we don't want to watch the Force die. We don't want to watch the Force die.
You guys like it? I know. The chat just seemed like they wanted it to keep going, so I figured I'd keep it like it's almost over now.
Want Star Wars to survive, the next film can't be a bust. It's obvious this time the fans were right, singing we don't want to watch the Force die.
Yeah, so that was a song we put together with Alex Goot. I wrote it, helped direct it, helped write it. Did a lot. We put a lot of money into that project, and so yeah, I was pretty proud of it. I was very proud of everything we did there, and I want to do more of it. I'd love to do more stuff with Alex and the crew, but you know, I probably lost a shit ton. I lost thousands of dollars on that project, thousands of dollars. And so yeah, it's good stuff. Send it to Chris Gore. That's a good idea. That was like so long ago, but yeah, I guess we could send that to Chris Gore. So may do that. But yeah, I lost thousands and thousands of dollars on that project, but it was worth it. And I don't regret any of it. Because it's one of the best creative efforts I think we've ever done. And me and Alex have talked about doing more stuff like that. And so, yeah, at any point in time, we could probably do something again together, and he'd be game for it. So, boom. All right. So do you hear me? Am I good, Hailstorm?
I think it's only when I'm not here.
Well, then I guess I'll just keep you here then. How about that? So, all right. Also, God, I got to talk to Alex. It's got, there's a copyright. I got copyrighted warning on that. I'm like, it's my fucking song. So I'll have to look into what we got going on there. We are at 912 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We are less than 100 likes from showing off that sexy back end of CobraCast. Hayden says, I should say Tim's members like him enough to support him like I do, but disagreements are large gaps, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, clearly Tim's doing enough right. He has enough support. It's a very interesting dynamic with Tim Pool. It really is. Tom Pager says, you got to play Diablo 4, Jeremy. I've never been into Diablo games. I've heard a lot of good things about Diablo 4 for sure. And so I'm happy a lot of people are enjoying it though. COM says, I think it's because the chat likes his co-host more and stays for people like Seamus. That's fair. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier gifts a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Ron says, we are extra thirsty for Fortnite tomorrow night. Give us Beardo to appease the thirst. Hey, let's go. I will see what I could do. Shaka Zulu says, used to love Big Cat with Barstool, but he has clearly given up in life, stopped being himself, and the way he treated Aaron Rodgers was disgusting. He lost all of his integrity, in my opinion. That's a $10 super chat. I think that isn't Big Cat kind of left wing again. So I follow Barstool, but like more so as a person that admires their business model. I really admire their business model, not so much watch them because I'm a fan of their stuff per se. I know that Big Cat really became kind of bitch made over the whole Dave Portnoy interviewing President Trump deal, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, that was that was kind of cringe because he got really butthurt over that, and I thought that was pretty sad. There's my nerdy home says, "Hail the Snake Pit! You're all amazing." 199. Thank you, Steph. Bird Up says, "How well do you know GameCube sports games? I'm collecting the GameCube again, and I need to know the best football, baseball, and hockey game on GameCube." I don't remember a lot of. So whenever there are third-party titles on like if there's third-party games, I tend to play them on anything but a Nintendo. I like Nintendo first-party titles. Fun fact, there's a Disney, let me look at it. There's a Disney basketball game on GameCube. Disney basket.
There it is. Keep talking.
So it's when I'm typing. Is it when I'm typing?
Do it again.
Is it when I'm typing?
Yes, it is. Oh,
what?
I figured out the secret. I'm gonna start typing now.
So it's when it's probably my keyboard that's doing it.
Test. Doesn't work for me.
So it's when I'm typing. So that means I need to go buy a new keyboard tomorrow and a new wire. Let's try it one more time. Okay. You ready? Let's see. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy.
Yep.
Himself. Okay. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy from the video, and today we are going to talk about Star Wars, The Little Mermaid, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, failing miserably. You think?
Yeah, now you just need to go back and watch it.
All right, let's see. All right, let me pull up. All right, here we go. Hillary Clinton's a goddamn demon. All right, here we go. Okay, you ready? Let's see. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy.
Yep.
Himself. Okay. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy from the video, and today we are going to talk about Star Wars, The Little Mermaid, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, failing miserably. You think? That's wild. All right, so I can't type. Essentially, that's what we're learning here. Hellstorm, look up the Disney basketball game on GameCube and tell me how much that goes for used.
All right.
It's a Disney basketball game on GameCube. It's crazy. But in terms of sports games on GameCube, the only sports game that I can think of that's not like a Nintendo-centric one, but it was still a Nintendo exclusive, Wave Race. Wave Race on GameCube. Wave Race Blue Storm, I think is what it was called. Wave Race Blue Storm. You got it. How much is it?
$800 on Amazon.
$800. So listen to me. If you're ever at a GameStop, or if you're ever at a game retro game store or a flea market or whatever, if you see the Disney basketball game on GameCube for cheap, buy it, because the shit goes for $800. Shit goes for $800. Yeah. It's wild. But yes, Wave Race Blue Storm is phenomenal on GameCube. Wave Race Blue Storm is excellent. No, so the GameCube games are just kind of like crazy. The prices for GameCube games are astronomical, but that one specifically is way high. Jeremy's keyboard voted for Joe Biden. It's pretty funny. Got that one. But yeah, Bird Up, as far as sports games outside of Wave Race and that Disney game, I play my sports games typically on PlayStation or Xbox. Martin Vasquez says, one Jeremy, both geek and gamer. Damn right. Atomic Patriot, losing a pet is like losing a limb. It hurts like hell. I lost my cat last week on Thursday, so I understand the pain. Pets are the best. Simple as that. Absolutely. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. Fox looking to sue Tucker proves they're losers. Absolutely. Arthur Brown says, to the person that lost their pet, I understand it's very difficult. I've lost a cat of 23 years before, but please try to take care of yourself. If you don't, it will only make things worse. 100%. Thank you, Arthur, for that. And I'm sure that they're still listening. SSX Tricky was a good one. That's right, Zalisha. 100%. I forgot about SSX Tricky. And then F-Zero, the F-Zero game on GameCube too. Greedo Gaming, Tucker's episode 1 reached 98.1 million views. Insane. Michael Aguirre upgraded membership to the 199 Battalion. Thank you. Clint Gibson, no. Transformers is a no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this. Keklor Gray says, guess you never got my Cyber Spree Transformer stuff. Did you send that to my P.O. box? Renee, there's that Hundy from Renee. Hot Rod Hemi says, glad to see CUM fan. Sorry, I meant MCU fan is here supporting CobraCast and Geeks and Gamers again. Hail the CobraCast, or hail the Snake Pit and the 199. Thank you. There's Hayden. I tried to encourage D-Day Cobra to talk to Pipkin Pippa before Camelot had her on. She's doing collabs more often. I was right about VTubers. They're going to be bigger than now. Remember that in 2025. Hayden's 100% right about that. Hayden had told me about Pipkin Pippa before she was ever on, or was it, I don't even watch this person. So is it a she or he? I don't even know. I've never seen I've seen the channel. I don't know. I've never listened to the show, but Camelot had, her on, you said it. Okay. So yeah, Hayden called that out. Hayden was ahead of the curve. Kevin Cron says, here to make this in the top 10 in the super chats. Trump 2024. Thank you. I think we, at least for the day, I will say I'm pretty sure we're 100% in the top 10 for the day. 100%, maybe even top 5. Maybe, I don't think we'd be number 1 at this point in time, but we're guaranteed top 5 for the day. Guaranteed top 5, I would think. Let's see. Tinsote, swig of water for us theme park workers. Hell yes. Tidlit55 says, gotta call it a night. I'll finish the live stream on the way to work in the morning. Hail the 199. Hashtag Ryan nibbles on Bree's little piggles. On all Bree's little piggles. Have a safe drive to work in the morning. Batgoat says, MCU fan is my girl. No one else gets to kiss my baby girl. You guys are just crushing MC fan. Hayden says, wait, do we have something to talk about, or are we just doing super chats tonight? Laughing my ass off. This should be at least one segment to clip from the stream as a vid for the channel. Pull a kennel, one shot, let's go. So the thing about me, like, Ryan's better at that than me. I have not been clipping stuff off CobraCast. I probably could, but I like the flow of the show, and I like to let the chat determine how things are going to go, and I feed off of you. So that's kind of how I approach it. Ryan has a different approach, and he's really good at it. And we just have different approaches. I could do what Ryan does, but I feed off the chat in a different way. And I don't think there's a right or a wrong way at all. Celluloid Dream says, RFK sounds like Kane when he used that voice box. Holy shit. Fantastic Mr. Knox says, simp. Sophie says, Marco. Let's see. Sophie says, they got that one. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier. The chat gained sentience during the blackout. Awesome. Thank you. Kecklord says, look over your left shoulder. Play the damn song, Heart. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. So much going on. Right there. Transformers, the movie, the Heart cover. You're right. Let's see. Baslick says, I put in a lot of work in at night, so definitely appreciate having an awesome live stream I can listen to. Hail the 199. Thank you. What I have just thought about doing, and this is to all of you, because I know, like, there's the balancing act of reading super chats, interacting with the chat, talking about topics. I have considered doing a 1 hour podcast pre-recorded where I just talk about things in depth without having, like getting sidetracked with super chats or chat or whatever. Not to say that's a bad thing, but to give both, like, be the entertaining side that we do here, and let you guys kind of determine the show and the flow and the which way it goes, but also doing a 1 hour podcast weekly, just once a week, recapping all the topics, and maybe occasionally having a guest on, but talking in depth about things that are going on. You know what I mean? And then having that available on whatever platform. So yeah, pre-recorded, and just kind of go through things and then uploading that to kind of have my thoughts out there. You know what I mean? So I have thought about that. Gerald Armstrong says, do best of CobraCast. I could do that for this rotating channel. I got to look into it and see how that works. The Lost Tale says, I was literally thinking about a channel like this yesterday, just a stream that replays Geeks and Gamers team streams and videos at random. That is a huge option for us. And the fact that we have so many channels, we 100% could do something like that. We really could. We really could. Josh says, Ricada leaves his locals chat up 24/7. That's a great idea. Disco Cobra, got that one. Anthony Rodriguez, $10 on behalf of Jonathan Soko. Great show. Thank you. The Lost Tale says, can I submit music? I've got a lot. Like personally, or do you have, you can talk to me about it in Discord, but yeah, I mean, I'm open. You guys really are responding to this 24/7 channel. And that's what speaks to me. When I see you guys responding, that speaks to me. So I am definitely open, and I'm appreciating that you guys giving me such a good response. JT Olski, or let's see, Owsley, you look like Joe Burrow. You moved my meter to 1,000. Is that a compliment? I mean, I like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's good peeps. So, let's see. Eric K says, next on CobraCast, we will lose Jeremy again. Thank you. I see Magnum Norris. What did Magnum Norris just say? Magnum Norris says, Hayden, should we let this dude go to sleep or should we blast him in the face with super chats? You guys are so fucking awesome. Hayden comes in with a 50. Comes in with a 50. Damn it, Germ. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a YouTube producer. Give us one shot kennel style video. Upload it with no editing and see what happens. I'm also not a doctor or a YouTuber. I will, but I can't do it right now because I can't type. So I can't even do anything. When I move my mouse or my keyboard, it throws off my thing. So let me buy a new keyboard and I'll do it tomorrow. Okay? Deal? Is it okay? Damn it, Germ. I'm not a doctor, not a YouTube producer. Give us one shot kennel style video. You know I can do it. Let me see. Without typing. Okay. Let me see if do I have anything pulled up that I can work off of right now without typing. Let's see. Hang on. I might can do something here. Hayden's challenging me. I gotta rise to the occasion here. Hailstorm, talk for me.
Hello?
A little more than that.
Oh, I was just trying to get you to say something.
At least look and listen to it. Is it going to get me struck though? Kecklord, is it going to get struck? That's what look up what he's talking about. The Transformers heart cover.
Transformers heart cover?
Yeah. Right here, let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for something that I can a topic, kennel style. Let's see. Did I miss it? What the fuck are you guys throwing at me? Did you try unplugging and plugging your keyboard? Well, I don't want to do it live. So what did I miss, Hayden? Damn it, Germ. I'm not a doctor, not a YouTube producer. Give us a one-shot kennel-style video, upload it with no editing, and see what happens. Also, I'm not a doctor or a YouTuber. What am I missing? There's Kecklord right there. Say while typing. No.
Damn it.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. My microphone is fucking up. You guys want me to do videos. You want me? You think I haven't done a one shot? Every fucking video I do is a one shot. Every video I upload is a one shot. I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna find something.
Cap 10. Got it.
I'm typing. This is what happens when I type. Well, it says I'm a doctor. Oh, God damn it. Fuck you, Hayden. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? All right.
Hello?
Hello. Okay, here we go. All right. Shut up. Bye. All right, here we go. Okay, right here. Right here over on Business Insider, politics has reached the point where Trump wants to know if Christie has a problem with size. Well, clearly, Christie has no problem with size. Have you seen this guy? He even, it says, for 20 years, he struggled. He struggled, yet he never stops eating. He's always eating. He always has food in his mouth. And now he thinks he's about to get in the ring with Donald J. Trump, the man who is leading all presidential polls for the Republican nominee by a mile. And Christie, desperate for relevance, wants to get in here because he probably needs to sell a book, because Lord knows no one seems to care what Christie has to say unless he's bringing Donald Trump's name into the equation. So let's check out what they have to say here on Business Insider. Once allies and now bitter rivals, presidential candidates Christie and Donald Trump have taken to slinging insults at each other as the GOP primary heats up with a bevy of new contenders. Again, all of these people are trying to stay relevant based on Donald Trump's name. That is it. That's the only thing they're doing. Mike Pence. Does anybody think Mike Pence is going to win? No. Ron DeSantis, the most popular governor in the entire country, and he can't even get within 30 or 40 points of Donald Trump. And then they try to arrest Trump. Do you know what happens? His poll numbers go up, because that's the power of Donald Trump. His charisma is second to none. CNN worked out a deal. They wanted to bring Trump on. They tried to humiliate him. Guess what happened? Donald Trump destroyed them, annihilated them, and now the CEO of CNN has been fired because Trump always wins. Now you've got Biden's Department of Justice. They're targeting Trump for another arrest. And what do they think is going to happen? His poll numbers are going to continue to go up. And you know what's going to be happening in that process? Christie will still be eating chicken nuggets, because that's what Christie does. This is a pathetic attempt at a lame duck politician trying to stay relevant on the name of Donald Trump, and it will backfire gloriously. And we're all going to laugh at you, Christie. We're all going to meme you. It's going to be glorious, and Donald J. Trump will be the presidential nominee. Then he will win the White House. Then he's going to go scorched earth, and there's nothing you can do about it. Trump 2024 to save America. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later. You fucking happy? Are you happy? There's your one shot. I just picked a topic and went with it. So all right, Hayden's clearly happy. It's after midnight, so I can super chat again. Holy shit. I literally did no prep. I just Googled Trump. No bullshit. Look at this. I just Googled Trump. So let's go right here. So if you go here, all right, that's what I did. I just Googled Trump and I saw that story and I clicked on it. I'm like, I think I can wing this one. Okay. So I just went with it. Oh, man. It felt good too. So thank you. Thank you, Hayden. That was pretty awesome. Magnum Norris says, damn you, Hayden. You're not out super chatting me tonight. McCoy. Damn it, Jim. Hailstorm. What is wrong with you, Hailstorm? What is wrong with you? I'm not even caught up on super chats from earlier. There's Adam. Hold on. Yeah, Phantasm Mr. Knox. Oh, are we going to get yesterday's Beard of Shame? Hailstorm.
It's already done.
Already done. Yes, we will be getting that. Adam says, Jeremy, I'd love to. Oh, I got that one. Sophie says, could you also put streams on different FNT G&G channels? FNT Daily Sports Wars, Jay, Tuesday Night's Main Event, Nooners Night's Watch. Could you also put streams from? Oh, That I would have to talk to everybody about. I mean, I only have permission to do what Geeks and Gamers stuff. I don't have permission to take everybody else's stuff. Now, if we did a collaborative effort, then maybe, but that's something I'd have to have discussions with people beyond the Geeks and Gamers crew about. Lavistrio says Trump versus DeSantis. Now, hear me out. The first to recognize June is PTSD Awareness Month has my vote. Politicians and corporations care more about rainbows than mental health. Hey, I hear you on that. I think that Trump has already addressed the mental health problem in this country in a lot of different ways. So that is to be noted. Eric K says, Jeremy Demon, be gone. I compel you. Sophie says, Jeremy, you need some holy water. You need church back goat. Can you bless this chat, Reverend? I guess I can. Why not? Jeremy Osteen is very, very satisfied with not super chats. Super chats have been through the roof. And Jeremy Osteen is loving singing. So fuck me. Did it work? Was it messing up?
Yep. Well done.
Jeremy Osteen.
It's amazing.
What is this stream? What is this stream?
It's like you got your own little button like Krista does, only you just got to type.
We're losing viewers because this shit's so bad. Larry, Jeremy Osteen needed for exorcism. Jeremy Osteen says Hillary Clinton is a GD demon. We can't say the Lord's name in vain, but we can sure enough grift off his name. Zero Cool. Owen Hart welcomes the Sheik's iron to the foundation. Shout out. X-Wing, someone tell Mrs. DeSantis to turn the damn sauce. Turn down, the meatballs are burning. Turn the sauce down, the meatballs are burning. Honestly, I think that I can't remember Ron DeSantis' wife's name, but she's becoming a very prominent figure, and it's giving me Hillary Clinton vibes. Very much so. Very much so. Christopher Mills says, ask Dan Bass to do a Smoking Snakes cover, please. Will do. Hayden says, send this song to Chris Gore for the trial. This needs to be seen by the people. Hey, man, I'm very proud of it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Where did that go? You guys are insane tonight. What is going on? Why are so many super chats coming in? I'm not complaining. Res F the Cripple. Not sure if I'm just nostalgic for a song I love, but that was pretty fucking good. Hey, I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. That song always meant a lot to me. I expected more views from it when we launched it. It got a few 100,000 views, I think. I can't remember, but so I expected it to do better, and it ultimately didn't. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm so proud of the creative work that went into it. So I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't for everybody, but you know, it is what it is. So let's see. Let's see. Copy. You guys are just bombarding me with super chats, and again, I'm not complaining, but clearly I'm not going to be able to play Fortnite because it's so late, and EHF didn't respond anyway. So let's see. All right. So is this it right here? All right. So is this what you want right here? Is this what you're wanting? Keck Lord? Yes or no? Is this what you were wanting? Keck Lord, confirm. You don't have to send a super chat. I'll see it in the chat. Can you put that song on YouTube? It is on YouTube. It's called The Saga Ends. Just put Saga Ends Geeks and Gamers. I'm waiting for Keck Lord Gray. You dropped a 50. So is this the one?
Hello?
Hello? Keck Lord, you here? All right, we'll wait. We'll see. Back in time. Yeah, it is back in time. Mike says Jeremy never has me on. Get your ass on here. Send him a link, Hailstorm. Get on here, Mike, and don't fucking back out. Don't come in my chat and shame me, and then when I send you the fucking invite, don't back out, Mike. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mike. You better get in here. Let's call his bluff. Let's call his... Oh, he said he can't. Look at there. We called his bluff. He can't. You talking shit, and then you got the invite, and now you can't. Mike. I figured you couldn't. I just wanted to put you on blast. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
So this ain't the end. I saw you again today. I had to turn my heart away.
Yeah, probably going to get a copyright. Probably get, but let's see. Where is it at? I got you. We're going to listen to it just a tad. I've already going to get hit from my own damn song, apparently. I got to talk to them about that.
Smile like the sun, kisses for everyone, until it never fails. Your lines follow in the weeds, but you're gonna ambush me. You had me down on my knees. Now, wouldn't you, Barracuda? Oh. Back over time, we were all trying for free. You met the purpose in me. Oh, no right, no wrong.
That's pretty awesome. All right, I'm starting to get the warning stuff on my back end, so I got to slow it down. But that's awesome. Thank you, Keck Lord. Appreciate the other 50 as well. That is badass. If you guys want to go check that out right there, you can go check this out. Shout out to Keck Lord for bringing that up. Shout out to the Transformers as well. I guess I'm going to go see the Transformers movie tomorrow. So, all right. We are at 1,000 likes. You guys know what that means, right? Does everybody know what that means? And we're going to keep reading. I'm not going anywhere. Fortnite ain't happening. Oh, by the way, for tomorrow's Fortnite stream, it will be on the main Geeks and Gamers channel, and it will be a members-only stream. So keep that in mind. It will be a members-only stream on Geeks and Gamers. So keep that in mind. All right. So are you guys ready to see my sexy? Like, I gotta say, my back end looking pretty damn good tonight. Okay. My back end's looking pretty damn good tonight. We have any guesses on how the back end's looking? Got any predictions on super chat revenue? Where we're at on that yet? Any predictions before I show off? I think we are going to be we're definitely going to be top 5. We could, I don't know if we'll be number 1, but we'll be top 5. We'll be top 5. Sexy back end. You guys are pretty close. Tonight. So right there. Boom. 2100. 2100. Look at that. Back that down. 2,189 new members. 89 new members. 89. Crazy. 89 new members, $2,100. Always showing off that sexy back end. Let's see. Gonna have to make those vids for Indiana Jones. Yes. Matter of fact, I uploaded a video right when we went live. I don't know how it's doing. It's doing okay. Didn't do anything great. I don't have any notifications over there. So, Let's see. Michael Aguirre, member message, 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Magnum Norris, you work too hard, Jeremy. Best Tupac song for me was Hail Mary. Hail Mary is a really good song. There are so many good Tupac songs. It's impossible to name one because, I mean, I really like Crazy with a K. I also like, obviously, Brenda's Got a Baby, Dear Mama. The list goes on and on. I Get Around. There's just so many. Keep Your Head Up. Keep Your Head Up's a classic. Ambitious as a Rider is really good. Everything on All Eyes on Me. Like the All Eyes on Me album is just phenomenal, but almost every album Tupac had was phenomenal. Machiavelli, which kind of gets overlooked. I guess, I don't know why. Machiavelli was the one that released after he passed away, or after he was murdered. But yeah, Tupac's, in my opinion, Tupac's the greatest rapper of all time. I think Eminem arguably is the most talented, but Eminem's also a bitch. He got his balls when he lost his balls. He became, I just cannot listen to Eminem. I cannot take Eminem seriously anymore. But yeah, Tupac was awesome. You Can't See Me. Tupac is alive in Jamaica. Yeah, I think Tupac's the greatest rapper of all time, for sure. Fictitious Dan Savage, Demon Day Cobra 666 stream. Kevin Cron for your keyboard fund. Yeah, I have to buy a new keyboard for sure after tonight. Atomic Patriot, huh? What?
I have it.
What?
I want your keyboard.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
Honestly, it probably will be as simple as unplugging it and plugging it back in. That probably will be. Nobody for Anybody for $1. Thank you. Atomic Patriot says, Robo Jeremy, what did I miss? Let's see. What did I miss for however long I was gone? I got distracted with Diablo 4. You probably missed Demon Day Jeremy. It's probably what you missed. Demon Day Cobra is probably what you missed. Chris says, Jeremy, congrats. You're a Cobra Borg now. Why does this weirdo stuff happen to you? LOL. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Chris and Joe. Yeah, so tomorrow, Geeks and Get. So we've talked to the premium website members, and so essentially we're going to shift our website stuff, and I want to just focus on your YouTube memberships on the main Geeks and Gamers channel for a lot of that. So we're going to be playing Fortnite tomorrow with the members of the YouTube side and the website side. The website side will be in there too. We'll figure all that out. And you can get up to 100 people in there. So it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty awesome. A feline named VJJ says, Beard of Shame. Yes, Beard of Shame is happening as soon as I get caught up on these super chats. Sophie says, we are Legion. Keck Lord Gray. Oh yeah, I got that one. Magnum Norris. Hayden, should we let this dude go to sleep or should we blast him in the face with super chats? I personally am okay with either. I am not going to complain. There's those. I got that. Let's see. Yeah, Magnum Norris says, damn you, Hayden, you're not out super chatting me tonight. It's after midnight, so I can super again, says Hayden. You guys are crazy, man. There's Dave Savage. One shot, Jeremy. New character unlocked. Super Nate says, bought the Mario movie on Blu-ray tonight, and my daughter was super stoked to finally watch it. Such a good movie. It's a fantastic movie. Let's see. Keg Lord Gray says, damn it, Jim. Guess that's a no on the song. No, we did it. I got you. Diashiro Techna says, Christie could have been the fat, juicy Smollett, but no. Arif says, appreciate everything you're doing, Jeremy. Have you spoken on the UFO whistleblower story yet? Wanted to get your thoughts. I haven't looked too far into that one. I looked into and I know this is a different topic. The Mel Gibson stuff is what I've been trying to look into about this whole thing he's working on. And I saw one of the guys I follow, and he retweeted, when Trump was at, I think, the UFC fight, and he's walking by in this sea of people, and like Mel Gibson's in the background saluting Trump as he walks by. And I'm like, bro, how badass do you have to be to have Mel Gibson like saluting you in a sea of people? Like, you're a badass. You're a badass when you're just walking by and Mel freaking Gibson is like, salute, sir. I was like, It's such a good video. It's so good. Burnip says, holy crap, Jeremy Osteen has been listening to too many Slayer records. Magnum Norris, it jumped on me. Where'd it go? I'm pretty sure you made good money tonight. I like to light the fire. Have a great night. Magnum Norris, respect, brother. Magnum Norris, you definitely lit it up tonight. And Hayden stepped up, Cowman, and everybody did. Magnum Norris, good peeps. Warren Smith's still here. Laughing at MCU fan, probably. Christian Rocker says you can film a video that easily, but you took over 2 months for a new Geeks and Gamers video. I know. I have to be challenged. Hayden challenged me, so I had to cut it. Boom. That was it. But yeah, it's pretty easy for me to make videos. It's pretty easy for me to make videos because, again, I follow this stuff. So I'm passionate about this stuff already. So while I don't have to, obviously doing prep and research is important and you need to do that. But my prep and research is that I just naturally follow and I'm into all this stuff. And so obviously I think I could benefit from doing a little more research and trying to dig a little deeper sometimes for my videos. But it's very easy for me to make videos at this point in time. Hayden says, I'm on mobile. Can somebody clip Jeremy screwing up the McCoy quote? I attempted that. Jeremy messed up 3 times. Send it to Gary. He and Perry would love it for an opening. Somebody will do that. I'm not a Star Trek guy. Okay. So that stuff's not prominent in my mind. I know it's like geek culture. That thing's huge. I'm not a Star Trek guy. So that's not prominent in my mind. You know what I mean? But good job, Hayden. Good job. Kevin Cron says, your name on FNT should be Demon Guy. Keenan says, what's your favorite part of Interstellar? So my favorite part, Interstellar is my favorite movie. And the most heart-wrenching part is when he's driving away and Murph is crying and that music starts playing and you hear the countdown to him leaving. That whole thing just is brutal to watch. Because again, father-daughter stuff always pulls at the heartstrings for me because I am a father to a daughter. And so that type of stuff really does get to me. So that scene where he's driving off and she's so upset that he's leaving and she doesn't understand and he's trying to make her understand and he's trying to talk to her and she's just crying her eyes out and he drives off and he's crying and he looks over, he leans over and lifts up that cover to kind of be reminiscent of the earlier scene in the movie. Brutal. And then, of course, classic Nolan style, he just cuts away really quick and we're launching into space. And that's such a powerful scene. I also love the moment towards the end, and I don't want to go I know the movie's been out for a long time, but if there's anybody that hasn't seen Interstellar, I truly want you to witness it because it's a phenomenal movie. But in the end, when they're talking about the watch and they're in the Tesseract and he's, sitting there and they're talking and he's like, how do you know? And he kind of bows his head down. He goes, or how will she know? How will she know? Talking Tars is like, how will she know? And, Cooper just kind of leans this. He goes, because I gave it to her. And it's like the fate of the father-daughter connection because I gave it to her. And I'm like, bro, chills. It's so good. So I love Interstellar. Love it. Love Christopher Nolan. Cannot wait for Oppenheimer. It's such a good. Yeah, the video log scene, and you're right about that. I guess my problem with that is not the movie. It's that it's been memed to hell so much that it still has a powerful impact anytime I watch it. But that scene has been memed so fucking much that it's like, damn, you guys took one of the greatest scenes in movie history and you have completely just memed it to hell. And God, it's been memed. So yeah, man, that is amazing scene right there. But yeah, Interstellar is my favorite movie. Dark Knight's up there. Toy Story, the original Toy Story, is up there as well. And I am a massive Christopher Nolan fan. Fantastic Mr. Knox should show the 199 Pit the TIE Fighter anime short. Talking about the intro that we used to have, Fantastic Mr. Knox? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. because we had the intro with the TIE fighter on it. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, though. Atomic Patriot says, I'll win this fight. One $2 super chat at a time, says Atomic Patriot. There's Cack Lord with the 50. Flag Ninja, you and Jay Hailstorm running some Fortnite matches tonight. Sleep is for the week.
Ain't wrong.
Is Beardo awake?
I messaged him. He did not respond.
Fucking bitch. Flag Ninja, we'll see. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Fucking hell. Here we go. Let's see. Cramerica Industries says, are you pissed as me on Wheeljack's new look? He was perfect in Bumblebee. Now he makes me want to puke. Another favorite character destroyed. I gotta. Is this in the new movie? I'm not sure. Bumblebee's fantastic, but I love Bumblebee so much. I love Bumblebee so much. Such a good movie. There's only 2 good Transformers movies, in my opinion, live action anyway. The first Transformers, I think it's really good. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's really good. And Bumblebee's excellent. The rest of them are trash. Shout out to John Campia's review of Transformers 2, though. Shout out. Hayden says, do a driver update on your keyboard and mouse after you plug it in, then restart. It'll probably be fine. Yeah, you know what? I haven't updated my drivers like in the past couple of weeks. So I'll see if there's a driver update too. So that's thank you, Hayden. That's actually good thinking right there. Fictitious Dave Savage, all the times the mainstream media talked about Trump's weight. Yeah, exactly. They'd love to talk about Trump's weight, but of course, Trump can't talk about Chris Christie, apparently. Let's see. Keck Lord says, thank you, Jeremy. It sounds better on YouTube. Hail 199. Thank you. And Baslick, new member. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I am so sorry. I have not looked at the Rumble chat. There's B. Barrett. Gotta put a Jefferson in the tip jar for that amazing song. Thank you. Let's see. Laslud says, F it all. Roll Tide and the 199. Thank you. Football season's getting here. I can't wait. I can't wait for football season. I recently, not recently, I've been kind of going through it like for a while, but like Friday Night Lights is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Coach Taylor, it just captures high school football in Texas perfectly, and the characters are so good, and it really does hype me up for football season. So I cannot wait for football season. Roll Tide as well. Okay, you guys see that sexy back end? 91 new members. 91 new members tonight. 2,100 in super chats. Incredible. Darkside says, anyone, The Prestige or The Illusionist? Prestige, but The Illusionist is good. Prestige is damn near perfect movie. Prestige is a damn near perfect movie. Clear Eyes, Full Hearts, can't lose. Laura knows what's up. Clear Eyes, Full Hearts, can't lose. Coach Taylor, baby. Coach Eric Taylor. But yeah, thank you guys for being so supportive tonight. Amazing stuff. Look up the TIE Fighter anime, and it's inspired from the old TIE Fighter simulator game. Better than Disney on a good day. All right, TIE Fighter anime. I gotta type.
Keep talking.
All right, there we go. Ow, 7 million views. All right, I mean, this video may get blocked tonight with all of the copyrighted stuff I'm playing, so just be aware of that, chat, okay? This looks really freaking good. Hang on, I got to see if I'm getting a copyright warning. No copyright warning. Okay. All right. Back to this. This is really fucking good. No, I've never seen this. Lost Tales. So this is a fan-made anime short, and again, fans are always going to make better than activists. It's just a fact, and you can see it right now. Like, look at the vibe you're getting from this. Look at the aesthetics of this. This already feels like it has more care and heart in it than anything that we have seen from Disney Star Wars.
Behind you, shake him off.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Copyright break. let me slow down for a minute there. This is fantastic. The animation, the music, the atmosphere, the vibe. It's Star Wars, and the fact that, like, I don't know who this person is. This video has like 8 million views, I think. Right here. This video has 7 million views. 7 million views, and this is a remastered version. So I don't know if this is probably a lot older than that, but yeah, this is fantastic. This is really good.
Hang in there! Stay low! Hold your position!
Rebels coming into your range. Shield activated! The rebels are targeting our destroyer. Intercept immediately. Show no mercy.
So good. Yeah, I keep forgetting to pause because I'm getting so drawn into it. I forget to pause for the copyright. Yeah, like imagine if they brought out a film like this, live action. I'm sorry, animated in films, full length film in cinemas. Like, who wouldn't go see this? Who wouldn't go see this? Every fucking body would go see this.
We're almost ready to turn our attention to their pathetic transport ship. This scumbag. Yeah. They are dropping back. Let's show them the full might of the Imperial Navy.
Got a Wilhelm screaming there.
Take out that rebel transport. Leave no survivors.
Wow. That's it? One guy? One guy? Paul Johnson. Who the hell is Paul Johnson? Paul Johnson. Paul Johnson. Bro. Holy crap. That's amazing. Holy crap. Okay. It's 3:00 in the morning. I gotta call it. I got daily tomorrow, and I gotta prep for daily. So I do have to end this. You guys have made this an amazing stream, as you always do. Hayden says, being from a small town in Texas, Friday Night Lights is 100% what it's like in a small town in Texas. Absolutely, it's very accurate. Michael Aguirre for a 2 and a 1, and we're gonna have to call it there. Holy crap, man! You guys have crushed it tonight. I appreciate it. I have to get some sleep, though. I can't stay up any longer because if I start playing video games, I'm going to be up till 5 or 6, and that's just not I was not on point today. I'm running on fumes at this point in time. You guys got me through this, though, with your just enthusiasm and support. And, I'm just amazing. Oh, yeah, beard of shame, beard of shame, beard of shame. Yes, I'm sorry, Hailstorm. You're fucking in the call, Hailstorm. Just say something.
Hello?
God damn it, Hailstorm. All right, so we got beard of shame. Okay, I'm sorry. Where did you put it at? Did you just send it to me? Is it CobraCast chat?
Yeah. Yep. Same as normal.
Okay. Is it the most recent one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy talked about one thing tonight. Yeah. Like you guys ran this show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Elizabeth. Heartfelt.
Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are! Why did you switch?
Because Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
It's a super reliable service wherever you are! Get your unreliable Spectrum Internet. Call 1-800-199-BEARD today.
Did you put 199 in there?
Yep.
All right, that was good, Hailstorm. Very good, very good, very good job, Hailstorm. That was awesome. Spectrum 1 getting the beard of shame. Oh man, wow. Okay, so we got shout out to Jay Hailstorm. We got Geeks and Gamers Daily tomorrow, and we're going to talk about Twitch, the dying brand of Twitch. We're going to talk about some other things that I'll tell you guys about tomorrow, but obviously the Hollywood stuff and all of that. And I appreciate you guys so much. Amazing episode tonight. Humbled beyond belief. Don't know what to say other than thank you. So thank you so much. I'm getting copyright hit every time I play the Sabaton song. And so I've got enough copyrights on this stream. So I'm going to not play the outro tonight because I want the stream to stay alive. So hopefully it doesn't get hit and taken down. So I appreciate it. Also, thank you to Eric K for being here as always. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for all your
welcome.
work. Yep, I appreciate you. Thank you, Warren Smith. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to Hayden and all the craziness in the chat and the Cowmans and the Keck Lord and Disco. I don't want to name names because I'm just going to forget. And of course, Magnum Norris and all of you. So thank you, the 199 forever. I appreciate you. Sophie was roasting me because I didn't get the We Are Legion meme at the time. You guys throw all this at me and you're like, he's going to forget. He's not going to get it. And then Hayden's tripping me up. I got to get some sleep. So thank you. Sophie, you didn't think I saw that, did you? Sophie, are you in the chat, Sophie? I caught you. Say, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. I got it. I just ran past it. So is Sophie still here? I want to see if Sophie's still here before I end. Stream was awesome. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, Bull Bear. Bull Bear is like, I'll support Jeremy until he plays Fortnite. And Bull Bear is like, he can go fuck himself when he plays Fortnite. But other than that, got Jeremy's back. And I'm like, hell yeah. There's Sophie. I see you, Sophie. All right, guys. Hold the line, says Stacey S. You're damn right. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Have a great night. And hopefully the stream does not get blocked or taken down on copyright. It's just so you know, like with copyright, I can trim copyrighted stuff out, but we lose the chat when I do that. So I try to never do that. You know what I mean? Never. I will lose money before I trim the chat out. So if it gets copyrighted, that means I'll lose not the super chat revenue and the gifted memberships. I keep all that, but I'll lose ad revenue on it. So if it gets demonetized, I'll lose the ad revenue, but I will rather lose the ad revenue than to take the chat away by editing it. You know what I mean? So the chat always stays. Thank you guys. Snake Pit 199 forever. I'll see you on Geeks and Gamers Daily tomorrow. Have a good night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.